Hello and welcome to mediamade, the show in which we, year by year, explore the movies, music, and TV that most invaded our lives. I'm your host, Holiday Fool, Rod, and I'm joined by...
Madame with a box, Jess. A.K.A. Adam Driver, A.K.A. Waterboy.
What?
See, kids, look, when we test our mics, Rod always deletes the tomfoolery, so you're never going to get any background onto that. Anyway, what are we doing today?
That was what Jess shouted when she tested her mic, that she's Adam Driver. Everyone's favorite Jedi. But hey, welcome to mediamade. Typically, we talk about movies, music, and TV year by year, but today, it's our holiday episode.
One of them.
Holiday 2022.
Is that what year we're in?
Yeah. 2022 has felt both like the longest and shortest year of all time.
We're about to hit the blip.
What?
2023 is when everybody was snapped back. We're about to hit the blip. We're coming into the blip, y'all. Maybe things will stop sucking.
Things will go back to normal finally.
What is normal?
So actually, this was an episode we were planning to do last Christmas. Mm-hmm. Last Christmas, we had the show planned.
Wow.
And it got to that month was why we went to the monthly release schedule, because we were trying to rush in like 3 normal episodes, including we had a holiday episode last year because we invited Carly on to talk about Jingle All the Way. Mm-hmm. So technically we had a holiday episode last year, and we were going to put another one on top.
Yeah.
And it was too much.
It was too much. Wow, it's been a year of us doing it month by month at this point. Yep,
Yep.
Dang. You're right. It has felt both slow and quick.
So, yep, we're going to be talking about things that we watched a year ago in preparation for this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so you listened to our Halloween episode a month or so ago. Mm-hmm. This is going to be very similar. We're not talking about well, for me, this is the Christmas special I've watched the most. That's just how it goes. But it's also my favorite Christmas special. Right. We're talking about our favorite Christmas specials.
Yeah.
From television.
Yeah.
Is it your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my actual favorite is Christmas Spirit.
What is that?
A Hallmark movie where a ghost lives in an inn.
Gross. It's not the Mary-Kate and Ashley Christmas movie? No.
Definitely Spirit, Holiday Spirit. Christmas Spirit. I don't even know the name of it. I watched it once. It was real bad. We should watch it.
Well, either way, we're not talking about movies. We're talking about TV shows.
That's fair.
TV specials. So
special for me.
Yeah. And this actually would have been a nice tie-in for our 1996 block of episodes, because that was what we were doing last December.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes. So we're going to start with my favorite Christmas special. Aired December 11th, 1996 on Nickelodeon, featuring the voice talents of Torrin Caudell, Francesca Marie Smith, Jamil Walker-Smith, and Bowen Coleman. Written by Steve Viksten, directed by Jamie Mitchell. That is the Hey Arnold episode, Arnold's Christmas.
You're crazy, Arnold. Really crazy. You want to go hang out with that monkey man guy. That's how crazy you are.
What's so crazy about it? Mr. Wynn only wants one thing, and that's to see his daughter. I know it's a long shot, but if I could find her and bring them together, it'd be the best Christmas gift I could give Mr. Wynn.
Arnold, it's the day before Christmas. There's millions of people in this city. It would take a miracle to find her.
Maybe. But what better time for a miracle than Christmas? Isn't that what Christmas is really about?
I feel you get the whole plot there, right there. That's it.
That's it. Well, thanks for joining us on Media Made today.
So, Hey Arnold, it's one of my favorite shows of growing up. Mm-hmm. It's a show I watched with my mom.
And his wife.
And my wife now.
At a later period in time.
Yeah. I didn't know you in 99 when I was watching this.
You. No, I didn't. That's weird.
Basically, and the thing about especially kids networks is they produce a Christmas special almost like by obligation, mm-hmm. because it gives them an easy block of content that they can air during the holidays, so people could go home.
Yeah.
It's like we have a bunch of ready-made topical content that we can air year after year after year. And that's why they aired the Hey Arnold Christmas special from 96 to probably, 2007, 8, 9, who knows how long. But it was on every year, including the SpongeBob Christmas special and the Rugrats Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa specials.
Yeah.
Every Nicktoon had a Christmas special. It seemed
As they should.
Yeah. So we could count on Arnold's Christmas to play every year, and it's a very touching, kind of serious Christmas special. They go places you wouldn't expect them to go, and it's actually pretty, like, I don't know, it's like a feel-good story amongst chaos, amongst heartbreak.
Oh, but there's a happy ending.
Yeah, but they go places you don't expect a kid's cartoon to go.
That's true.
The shadow of a war
From
the 70s.
You're like, what is war, Mom? Well, old Phil. Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
Steely Phil.
Steely Phil. Steely Dan's a band. Steely Phil fought in World War II. We watched, because Jess and I watched all of Hey Arnold a few years ago from the beginning to end. But
Yeah, you just don't, especially like in a Christmas special when you're like, oh, kids. So it's great because it's not necessarily about like getting the best toy or blah blah blah.
Well, it is.
Like,
It's teaching children what's the true meaning of Christmas, like a lot of Christmas specials do.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's like, I don't know. It's even more so than other kids shows where they, like, it's not about getting the best toy. It's about being with your family. I was like, no, this one's like literally about like doing your absolute best to like make a special time special for somebody else, like make a dream come true, make a miracle happen.
Yeah.
What was the first time you watched this? With me?
No, I definitely saw it one of the times it aired in some year between 1996 and 2000. That's a very short time period, but somewhere in between those times.
What was your thoughts on it back then?
That it was sweet and that it was kind and it was like good. Yeah, it was obviously one of the better ones. I think I view it a little bit different as an adult, not in a now it's bad kind of way, but I remember it being one of those like things as a kid being like, well, why would you be separated from your child? And then as an adult, I'm like, immigration and refugees.
Yep.
So, yes.
And we're alluding to it, but there's a certain war that happened in the 60s and 70s. And at the end of that war was a very chaotic time for the United States. And we had a president that was doing bad things,
As we often do.
but was doing it secretly. He was also taping himself for some reason, committing crimes. That's how we caught him.
I mean, well,
She recorded it.
I mean, sometimes you just want to have a trophy of your bad deeds. I'm not a profiler.
I want to record myself saying racist things.
Well, they weren't racist back then. They were.
No, they were.
Yes, they were.
I'm sorry, getting on a diatribe about Nixon, but anyway, let's talk about how this episode was made. So, I guess boilerplate description of Arnold's Christmas. Arnold, if you haven't listened to our 1996 TV episode, you should, because we talked about the making of Hey Arnold.
And we're not gonna do it again, kids.
And like the basic, status quo premise of Hey Arnold. It's about a young football-headed boy who lives in the inner city, and it's just about his life.
Yeah.
It's very down to earth compared to other cartoons.
Yeah, down to earth with some banana shoes.
Yeah, it's just it's like an everyday. It's like a sitcom, but a cartoon.
Yeah.
In a way, it's just very smooth. It's about little kids growing up, in the city and getting to know their neighborhood in a very intimate way.
Yeah.
Anyway, in Arnold's Christmas, because Arnold lives in a boarding house with a bunch of different people, and his boarding house plays Secret Santa. And Arnold is tasked with giving a present to Mr. Nguyen, his Vietnamese tenant neighbor. And Mr. Nguyen always gets sad during Christmas, as you'll learn, because it reminds him of dark times during the war. And we'll learn about that. And Arnold realizes the only way to make Christmas special for Mr. Nguyen is to help him reunite with his long-lost daughter. That's the episode.
That's the episode.
Yep.
It's 48 minutes long.
No, it's a swift 20 minutes long. It's a double episode because typically Hey Arnold has 2 shorts, but it's a full 20-minute episode, and they get a lot in.
It's so swift you can call it Taylor. Badoomch. Laugh at the joke right now. Laugh now.
Ah!
Thank you.
Ah!
Perfect. Kids, please, if Twitter is not dead, just tweet laughter at us, please, because you are laughing at my joke. Thank you.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
It's a terrible song to sing to Mr. Wynn.
Sorry. Anyway, so let's talk about how this episode was made, and then we'll talk about the episode in depth. As we talked about in our 1996 TV episode, Hey Arnold debuted on Nickelodeon October 1996 to strong ratings.
Yeah.
17 episodes of the show aired between October 7th and December 9th, with a special Christmas-themed episode scheduled as the 18th episode to air. So they got the Christmas episode out right away.
Yeah, they were like, we're going to need this.
According to series creator Craig Bartlett, the episode storyline was the brainchild of writer Steve Vixton, who was known for coming up with the edgier ideas for the show.
I guess I would categorize this as edgy.
While Bartlett was already on board, he brought the idea to Mr. Wynn's voice actor, Bowen Coleman, himself a Vietnamese refugee, during a recording session. Bartlett said, quote, he said, "You know what? I was there. That made a big difference. I was like, wow, we really have to tell this story. This is going to be so resonant and so cool." And from there, I had that conviction. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's super nice.
And I think like having Mr. Wynn's voice actor actually like live there and to draw from emotions, I think gives this episode a lot of credibility.
Yeah, it resonates a lot more.
Yeah, and because it could have just been like, oh, it's interesting that Hey Arnold went there, but like it doesn't speak to true events or emotions or whatever. But like, no, they actually had the voice actor like put himself back in those shoes, you know?
Which, yikes. But also, complete side note, edgier episodes, what would be considered an edgy episode? The Thanksgiving episode where
maybe or the episode where Curly barricades himself in the principal's office because he's snapped.
Oh yeah, or the episode where we have Harold steal a cat and literally SWAT is at a child's door.
Or what about the episode where Arnold goes bad? He breaks bad.
Oh,
and he like hangs out with like a biker, adult, like a teenage biker or something.
Yeah, and
they convince Arnold to like steal
break
stereos.
In 'cause his head is in the shape of the door. Also, the one where Eugene loses all hope in his hero. That's pretty edgy for a child's show.
The Abdicator.
Here's nothing. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of edgy episodes.
Yep, I'm sorry. That was my fault. Stupid question.
Also, I was going to say, like, I was going to make the joke, Arnold, you're a bold show. Because this is a bold idea to go with. Getting the episode approved was a, quote, uphill battle.
Boo.
With the mature themes and allusions to the Vietnam War worrying network executives.
Allusions? There were no allusions.
They do not directly call it the Vietnam War. Okay. They never mention Vietnam, even though Mr. Wynn is clearly Vietnamese, played by a Vietnamese actor. And then like we'll talk about it, like the images, because they show flashbacks of like, you know, Mr. Wynn's experiences, like especially trying to get out of the country at the time.
Yeah. And
it's like just 100% inspired by the fall of Saigon.
Yeah. I guess fine, illusion. Whatever you got to do to get it past, what is it, P&E?
S&P.
S&P.
Standards and practices. Yeah. But I was going to say, like, Nickelodeon, especially at this time, was, like, kind of known for being a bit looser with their creatives. Like, they didn't have their creatives on a tight leash.
Nice.
I can't remember her name. I think it's, like, Geraldine something or other was, like, the big wig of Nickelodeon animation at the time. And she basically said, it's like, I want my creatives to, like, have their own creative stamp on their show. You know, that's why Klasky Csupo shows look so hideous. You know, It's like, it's their style, you know. SpongeBob looks, it's its own style.
This is why women should be CEOs. This is why women should call the shots. Do it. Like, yes, Klasky Csupo is ugly, but it is also a classic.
It's a Klasky Csupo.
It's a classic Csupo. That feels offensive.
So either way, it's like even for this network, the Vietnam idea was bold.
Yeah.
Created trepidation. Once approved, Bartlett included Coleman in every step of the episode's creative process due to the sensitive nature of the material.
3 thumbs up for that.
Bartlett showed Coleman the first draft of the episode and talked with him through the script prior to the recording session.
This is what inclusion should look like.
Of the recording session where Mr. Wynn tells the story, Bartlett said, quote, "That one session we had Bowen do his whole monologue about giving up I just remember kind of huddling down and getting smaller and shutting my eyes and listening to it. And we cried and cried. Man, I was a wreck."
It was very sad.
We're gonna-
I would not have wanted to be in the room where that happened.
I'm going to play clips from that monologue soon.
I'll just mute my headphones. It's Christmas time, not crying time.
Yeah, I mentioned this, but while the Vietnam War was never mentioned by name, Bartlett said the team was committed to alluding to the war in a, quote, poetic way through an illustrative animation sequence that was accompanied by a dramatic guitar in the background composed by Jim Lang.
Okay. I think they accomplished that.
Of the tone of the episode, Bartlett was inspired by a Charlie Brown Christmas. And in a way, like, Hey Arnold is kind of like the modern day Charlie Brown, you know, like, because Charlie Brown, as like Christmas carded as it is now, it was a lot like darker than other Christmas specials at the time. Like Charlie Brown just depressed kid,
Yeah.
you know, and it was a very like the guy who made Charlie Brown was a very like emotional person, you know, like very like in emotional depth in there, you know.
Yeah.
So I can see that, you know, I could see that.
I can see it.
Bartlett said, quote, "It was really emotional and it was melancholy. It was about Christmas is here and I'm depressed. And that seemed really revolutionary. When I got the chance to make Hey Arnold, I wanted to do that. I was like, let's do stuff about how childhood is sad and kind of messed up. And as a child, you don't have any power. And you're just kind of trying your best. You can't fix things, but we make them a little better."
I mean, kids, tell me adulthood is any different, though.
At least, like, I can think back and have like nostalgic memories for the magic of Christmas when I was a child. Now it's like, how am I going to scrounge up enough dollars to buy all these people presents?
Right? We're not. That's the answer. Ugh.
That's all I got for Arnold's Christmas, the making of. So let's jump into this episode.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, jump.
So we heard from the main characters in that opening clip, but let's meet them at the start of the episode. So we got two best friend leads. Who are they?
Arnold and Gerald.
So what did you get your dad?
A nice plaid tie, not too loud.
That's nice. What did you get Jamie O?
A tie, red and blue.
That's good. What did you get Timberly?
A tie with little pink things on it.
Gerald, you can't give Timberly a tie for Christmas. She's a little 4-year-old girl. What's she gonna wear a tie for?
Formal occasion.
You can't just give everybody a tie for Christmas.
Why not?
Because Christmas is special. It's about showing the people you're close to that you really care about. When you give somebody a present, it should be unique.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll give my grandpa the tie I got for Timberly, and I get her a toy or something.
Now you're getting in the Christmas spirit.
Let Gerald get his people tied. What if Timothy, what is the sister's name?
Timberly.
What if Timberly wants a tie? What if she wants what everybody else wants? Because let's be honest, 4-year-olds don't like to feel left out. Get everybody a tie, Gerald.
I hear this clip, and I can't help but when I hear Gerald talk about getting all his family's ties, I think about a certain friend of ours who's also a listener. His name is James. Just like, this seems like something James would do. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. James, don't get us ties.
Don't do that. But yeah, you get Arnold's character there. You know, Arnold. For him, Christmas is more than just getting somebody something. It's about making something special.
Right. Yeah.
Showing that you care.
Yeah.
And that's the. I mean, I'm sure we talked about this when we talked Hey Arnold, like at the pilot. But Arnold is like a paragon amongst children. He's like, for the most part, he's a very like he never really has conflict. Like only so often like does he, you know, have issues. Like when he breaks bad.
Yes.
Or when he learns karate.
Or when he is mean to Mr. Simmons.
Yeah. But
mob mentality.
But for the most part, Arnold's always the straight man who is always trying to like solve other people's problems.
Yeah.
You know? He's trying to, you know, set people straight.
Yeah.
Make them see right from wrong. Arnold's a good boy.
Arnold's a good boy.
As most orphans are.
Yeah. I was like, maybe he thinks that if he's nice enough to people, he can find his parents again.
He can earn it back.
He can earn it back.
But anyway, Arnold's like, you know, selflessness is contrasted in this episode by another character's selfishness. And
Is it Oscar?
No. Well, Oscar is very selfish. Oscar Kokoschka is another one of Arnold's tenants.
And he's the most quoted in this house.
We love Oscar, but he is a scumbag. Like, he's just this, like, no good, like, huckster.
His wife should leave him.
Yeah, he mooches off everybody. He, like,
Yeah.
mooches off his wife. He mooches off grandpa and grandma,
Yeah.
Arnold's grandma. Like, he doesn't work. He's just a lazabout, you know, and he doesn't... I think I might have a clip of Kokoschka when they play Secret Santa, but if I don't, I'll explain it. But yeah, anyway, no. He is selfish, but there's another character that's more selfish in this episode.
Is it Helga?
It is Helga
No.
Pataki. Helga G. Pataki.
Helga Girl Pataki.
Almost Christmas. I love the way the city's transformed by all the decorations. What do you most love about Christmas, Helga?
Are you kidding? The presents. I'm gonna make a haul this year.
But Helga, Christmas is about giving and sharing, family and friends, holiday spirit.
Oh, come off your high horse, sister. Christmas is about presents. It's about getting as much stuff as you can possibly get. It's about money and flash. It's about shopping like a barbarian. It's about getting yours before the other guy gets his. It's about dropping hints, making lists. Christmas is about snowballs.
You know where she got all this from?
Big Bob the Builder.
Her father, Big Bob Beeper, Big Bob Pataki. Like she is probably quoting him specifically.
Yeah, he's a bit of a... Also, how do barbarians shop? Shopping like a barbarian.
You know, trampling people on Black Friday.
You're right. Black Friday.
You see those videos, like they're monstrous.
Which is why we stay in.
Barbaric is the right word for it. When you're smacking another shopper with your purse in order to get a TV or something.
Use the back of your hand. Don't do that. That's assault. Don't quote me.
Well, 1996, the big and we talked about this when we talked Jingle All the Way, but the big toy was Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people got trampled for the Tickle Me Elmo.
Ugh, let's not Google it.
But yeah, so Helga is the very materialistic American Christmas.
I'm a material girl.
Yes. But she mentioned at the very end, the big thing she wants.
Snow boots.
Snow boot. Nancy Spumoni snow boots.
Nancy Spumoni signature snow boots. Imported leather, gold embossed, hand riveted, zigzag thread, steel toed. I gotta have them. I just gotta have them.
You and every other girl in the city, Helga. The stores are practically sold out. There just aren't enough for everybody.
I'll get my boots, Rhonda Lloyd. I've been dropping hints to my parents for weeks, and they better not blow it, or I'll show them some holiday spirit.
Can I say I'm surprised she actually, spoiler alert, she gets those boots. I'm surprised she gets those boots because her parents do not listen to her speak at all. They don't care about her.
I think we'll play a clip, but her mom is like surprisingly lucid during Christmas time. It's probably because she's drinking eggnog instead of like hard liquor.
Oh, I want eggnog. Our eggnog just went bad. Dang it. You know, I think they may have gotten it for Helga's sister.
Olga.
And accidentally named it wrong.
That you talk about her dark episodes of Hey Arnold.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
Olga comes to visit and you learn that Helga is mean and nasty because she's neglected by her family.
Yeah, you're right.
She's clearly the second loved child.
Barely. She's only second place because she has to have a place. If they had a cat, she'd be third. You're right. Edgy episodes. I was gonna say that I wonder if we could like look up on Etsy or YouTube if anybody's made these boots because
The Nancy Spumoni
they
snow
are very
boots.
like zigzag riveted steel toe. Like there's a lot of description in those. Like even just hearing it,
Yeah.
people could.
They just look like Santa boots, honestly.
They're ugly.
But so Nancy Spumoni, okay, that's the Spumoni name. That
Yeah.
Dino Spumoni is a
Yeah.
character in Hey Arnold, and he's basically the Frank Sinatra surrogate.
Mm-hmm.
He like imagine if Frank Sinatra like was just this washed up crooner from the old days, you know, from the 40s and 50s, you know, that just like lost all his money. It's just kind of a recluse. And Arnold like befriends him a few times and like helps him like get his marriage back together and helps him reunite with his like writing partner at some point. But
Yeah.
he's Frank Sinatra. That's the joke.
Yeah, yeah,
Nancy, and then Nancy Spumoni is a joke on Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah.
And her song, "These Boots Are Made for Walking."
Ah, I didn't realize that was Sinatra.
Yeah. So Nancy Spumoni snow boot. Those snow boots, they were made for walking. And Helga wants to walk in them.
Snow.
And it wouldn't be Hey Arnold if we didn't get a long Helga monologue about how much she loves Arnold. So when she's out looking at these snow boots, she sees Arnold
Yeah.
and swoons.
Arnold, what a goof, what a sap, what a holiday fool. How I revile his very existence. And yet, I love him. His awkward gait, his half-lidded gaze, his brave, if misguided, concern for those less fortunate. I must find the perfect gift for my beloved. Something big and flashy, something that'll impress him and make him pine for me the way I pine for him.
What a holiday fool.
She's a holiday barbarian. He's a holiday fool. Perfect match.
So she's Francesca Smith. Is her, yeah, she's so good.
She's so good.
And she never loses it. Like she plays she returns to play Helga in the Jungle movie like from a few years ago, and she just slipped right back into Helga voice. Like it's fantastic.
Right.
She's the best part of the show.
She is though. It's really Helga's show.
So that's her mission. She's gonna try and get
Give him
Arnold
the best thing ever because that's what Christmas means.
And I don't have any clips of it, but like she goes out to like toy stores. She's like, should I get him like a model train or like a video game? You know,
I mean, I think he already has a model train in his room. So no Helga.
Arnold's kind of like Arnold doesn't like. He just kind of like likes the things that ordinary boys like. You know? He doesn't seem like the kind of person who wants like the flashy new thing anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ordinary boys like flashy things. But yeah, he's pretty low maintenance. As
Pokemon wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
He didn't want Pokemon cards like the rest of us.
But that's not what Helga like. Helga's like, no. Love means more.
Because that's the only way her parents show love to her.
And they barely show love to her. Does she like follow him around to try to figure out what he would like?
Yes. Because you'll understand it. They both need the snow boots. I'll get to that in a little bit. Anyway, let's follow Arnold home and hear about his Secret Santa experience.
Excuse me, he is a minor. We are not following him home. Are you trying to put me in jail, sir?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
So that's all of us. It's time to pick your Secret Santa. Pookie, how about a little Christmas music?
Mr. Wynn.
So Arnold got Mr. Wynn.
Everybody got Grandpa.
Well, you hear a little bit. So that was Arnold's grandma and grandpa. The grandma is a little crazy, a little kooky, and she every holiday episode she's always doing the wrong one.
Yeah.
Like at Thanksgiving, she celebrates 4th of July.
Yeah.
And does fireworks.
She's just a few months like in the future. She's living ahead of us. She's living in 4K.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But also when she plays some Christmas music, she plays Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have the clip, but basically when they pull out the Secret Santa cards, or the piece of paper with the name on it, everyone got Oscar Kokoschka.
Yeah.
Because Oscar slipped his name into the whole bag. And that's the joke.
They're like, funny.
And then at the end of the episode, the guy who actually got Oscar, which was, I think, Mr.
The construction worker.
Yeah, what was his name?
Oof.
Mr. Potts.
Ah.
Mr. Potts. And Mr. Potts buys Kokoschka coal. Just get some coal. And I was like, coal? Who would give me coal on Christmas?
It's what you deserve, man. Warm your home.
So anyway, yeah, Arnold is struggling because he got Mr. Wynn and he doesn't know anything about Mr. Wynn. So he knocks on Mr. Wynn's door just to get an idea of what Mr. Wynn likes so that he can make Christmas special for him.
Yeah.
I've got many long clips here. They're emotional, so we're gonna try and play all these.
Let me get my alcohol.
This time of year always make me remember.
Remember what?
It was a long time ago, Arnold. A very complicated story.
I'd like to hear it. Please tell me.
Many years ago, I lived in another country, far away. I was a young man with a family, a beautiful baby girl. I called her Mai. I was the luckiest man in the world.
Is it already like the tone already like, oh, this is
Really?
serious.
Flashback. oh no, I need a warm cocoa, please.
Yeah, I'm feeling chills already. I'm like, he's doing a really good job.
He's doing a really good job.
But there was a trouble in my country. There was a war in the north, and every day the fighting was coming closer and closer. I knew this would not be a good place for my child to grow up. I could not keep her safe, maybe not even have enough food for her to eat. So I decided we must try to get out. We must try to find a better life. Everyone was trying to get out. Everywhere there was confusion. Somehow I got through. The only way out of the city was by helicopter. There were too many people. I begged the soldier, please take us. Help us find a new life. But he could not. He said there was only room for one of us.
So that was that scene mentioned by Craig Bartlett where they got like the electric guitar kind of like playing and it's tense and you hear freaking gunshots. Is this the first Nicktoon to feature gunshots? Is that the question?
They're fireworks. That's how we played it off to the company.
Yeah, I have facts on this. So it is presumed that the flashback occurs during Operation Frequent Wind during the fall of Saigon at the U.S. Embassy, where many Vietnamese were hoping to escape with the U.S. forces to avoid facing the wrath of the approaching NVA and Viet Cong forces.
Oof.
So, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty, like, it's a really tense, like, scary image, too, like, even in the episode, because just a bunch of, like, it's a crowd of people all, like, just crowding this one last helicopter.
Yeah.
And, like, the U.S. soldiers are like, nope, can't take any more.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. Ugh. And that's a tough situation to be in, too, where it's like you have to basically tell a large group of refugees, like, no, we can't take any of you.
Yeah.
Like, we have room for one and we can't pick, you know?
Like, to be that soldier, you know? Like,
yep.
Everything sucks about the situation. But it couldn't be me. I couldn't be me. It'd be like, I'm leaving, and any one of those people who die, it is on my head. Ugh.
Then I had to make the most difficult decision of my life. I knew I had to do the best thing for Mai. I knew if I gave Mai to the soldier, they would take care of her. They would find a home for her. And then, as soon as I could, I would get out of the country and find her again. As the helicopter left, the soldier called out the name of a city. This city. He said he would bring her here.
Yeah, I'm getting teared up already. It's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Or heartbreaking, really.
I was like,
it's heartbreaking.
This is not the warm part.
No. It's a happy ending. There's a happy ending. It's a happy ending. No, but it's heartbreaking hearing that. I was like, ugh.
It took me 20 years until I could finally get out of the country. That's why I came to this city. I believe she is here somewhere, but I have not been able to find her. Sometimes it is so difficult. I almost give up hope. But I never stop thinking about her. I will never stop trying. I would give anything to see her again, to know that she is happy.
20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
It's the U.S. immigration process for you.
How long has he been in the city?
I don't know.
Like, this, like, it's like deeper and sadder when you like keep thinking. It was like, this is a cartoon and whatever is on the page that they present to you is the truth. But if this was real, like the questions I have, where's the mother of that child? Well, we were at war.
Yep.
What does adoption look like when you just bring a child over with no papers or anything else? What does our system look like? This is a cartoon, right? But like I'm like, all right, well, let's not delve, because it just gets sadder and sadder the more you like think about people definitely probably did this.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes families can reunite, and this is one of those stories, hopefully.
So I mean,
spoilers.
This is not the same situation, but my grandpa, like literally, like he was orphaned. Mm-hmm. The story goes he was put on a train, a boxcar train, with a little sack and a name tag by his mother. That was it. And he just rode off somewhere else. Yep. And he was adopted and all that junk. But yeah, like, you know, it's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. You just take a kid home, right? Like, nobody's going to question you, but they should. You know, we're like, it was a time. It was a time. Also, what year is this?
I assume 96 a year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Fall of Saigon was 74. Did I put the name of that? I don't know, but I'm assuming 74 or something.
So 20 years. We in the 80s.
75 maybe. Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not like important, but yeah.
It's rough.
It's rough, buddy.
And yeah, the voice actor there just nails it.
Yeah,
out of the park. Ugh. I'm tired already. Anyway, no, but Christmas continues. So Arnold, that's his quest.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna help Mr. Wynn reunite with his daughter, and that'll be his Christmas gift.
And he's gonna drag his best friend in along for the ride.
Yes,
that's
yes.
what best friends are for.
So where do they go? What's the plan?
They go to the local adoption
It's
agency?
like the immigration agency, really. Yeah, it's like the city's like, I don't know, some kind of government office where
it's the Ellis Island of the city.
Yeah, where all the records are
Mm-hmm.
about, you know, immigration and stuff. And they meet Mr. Bailey.
Excuse me, Mr. Bailey?
What are you two kids doing here? Nobody's allowed in here. Can't you see I'm busy?
We're looking for a missing person named Mai Win. We think she lives somewhere in the city.
So what do you want me to do about it?
We thought you could find her for us. Please? She was separated from her father by a war. He's a really good guy. He's a friend of mine. I want to bring them together for Christmas.
And what a perfect Christmas present, don't you think, Mr. Bailey?
Look, kid, your story has touched me deeply. But to find your My Win would be a huge job. It would take hours, maybe even days. I can't do it at a time like this.
My question is, why did they pull Secret Santa Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
That feels foolhardy.
The day before Christmas Eve, yeah. Well, I assume probably because it's like, yeah, just go out to the corner market and buy something quick.
Get a sandwich.
Yeah. buy a coal. Get some coal from the fireplace.
It's just hot, ashy coal. Anyway, that man seems really helpful.
No, I mean he's stressed. Having worked at a place where when you are still working on Christmas Eve and it's like the busiest time of the year, it's a stressful time.
I agree.
My mom worked in an environment such as this, you know, when like Christmas Eve is not a happy time. It is a stressful, horrible time.
Yeah.
And every year you're working on Christmas Eve away from your family. You're like relying on other people to buy gifts for you. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not the best.
No, so I mean I appreciate that the Hey Arnold's going there as well, you know, where it's like really confronting the materialism and the Christian work ethic of America, if you want to use that term.
Sure, I don't.
Christian work ethic. Work on Christmas Eve.
I think it's you know, the capitalist work ethic. And that's also just shown a lot in Helga's view of it as well. That it's just gotta get going.
It's the confronting capitalist Christmas.
That's what we're doing this season. Confronting what?
Anyway, so Mr. Bailey provides an ultimatum, a deal for Arnold.
What? You still here?
I was just wondering, what if Gerald and me did your Christmas shopping for you?
Huh?
What? I'm gonna trust you kids with my Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna give $300 to a couple of 9-year-old kids.
How else you gonna get it done on time? Mister, I'd do anything to get Mr. Wynn and his daughter together. I'll do your shopping. You can trust me. I'll come back, no matter what.
Okay, you got yourself a deal. I hate shopping anyway, plus I'm desperate. Be back here by closing time with the stuff on the list, and I mean all the stuff. And then I'll try running a search on your My Win.
Yeah, because he gets a call from his wife, and his wife's like, "Did you do the Christmas shopping yet?" "No, dear, I haven't done it yet."
A couple of things. One, do not give $300 to two 9-year-olds. I don't care how trustworthy they are. Don't do it. Don't do it. Two, Gerald's the real MVP. I have only gone Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve with one person in my life, and I ended up marrying him. I won't do it now that I am married to him. Like, what in the... No, I'm going home. There's eggnog and warm food. Bye. Good luck. Look, even for a good cause, Gerald's the MVP. Because, again, it could not be me. I'm not doing it. That's the only day I got off. Nope.
Anyway, for the most part, it goes swimmingly. Arnold and Gerald are able to get everything on the list, but one thing.
What thing?
Go ahead, kid. Tell us what you want.
A pair of Nancy Spumoni snow boots. I don't get it. What's so funny?
We've been sold out of those boots for a month. But in all seriousness, if you want to put your name on a waiting list, I could get you a pair by, say, the 4th of July.
4th of July.
There's gotta be a pair of Nancy Spumoni snow boots out there somewhere.
I wish she would have said by April 1st.
Yeah, that would have been a funnier joke, honestly. But like, legitimately, this exact scene is in Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and
that.
it came out the same year. There was something in the air. People were remembering Ninja Turtles and
Tickle Me Elmo's.
Well, maybe at like, hey, I don't think Tickle Me Elmo was around during the writing of Jingle All the Way, but people remembered Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And all those other hot toys.
You ain't ever gonna get it.
Yep.
So
this is the point where Arnold and Helga is tailing Arnold, trying to figure out what he wants, and she overhears that exchange and says, "Oh, Arnold wants the snow boots."
She doesn't go, "Why? And what's his shoe size?" She's like, "He wants them."
So that's kind of like the defeating moment. Like, it's the end of Act 2 where Arnold realizes, like, oh man, we're never gonna get these snow boots, and he has to show back up to Mr. Bailey defeated, and Mr. Bailey is like, "No deal, no snow boots, no deal."
Don't give that man his presents.
Blew it, Gerald. All I had to do was bring a pair of Nancy Spumoni snow boots to Mr. Bailey at that crazy Federal Office of Information, and he'd find Mr. Wynn's daughter. But it's no snow boots, no deal. Well, thanks for sticking with me like a true friend, Gerald. I needed a miracle, I guess. Just couldn't get one.
Hey, Arnold. You did all right, man. You tried harder than anyone else I know. All for Mr. Wynn, a guy who's alone in this country. The stuff you did is more important than a bunch of presents. It's more important than some dumb snow boots. What you did, well, that's what Christmas is all about, Arnold.
Thanks, Gerald. Just wish I could have put Mr. Wynn and his daughter together for Christmas.
I don't know, this is a kid's show, but this is one of those scenes where it's like they're really laying it on thick, like really expositing, you know?
Yeah.
like
I gotta say every single word just in case someone's overhearing me.
It's like, man, Gerald, if only we had gotten those Nancy Spumoni snow boots to Mr. Bailey at the federal agency office. And I'm like, you didn't have to explain it. We saw it.
Okay, so I just had a thought. One of the reasons he's hyper-focused on this is because he can't reunite with his parents, so he wants to see this done so he can live vicariously through this.
Oh, no. Can use Mr. Bailey to find his own parents.
Oh, man. Oh, he should. But you gotta get some boots. These boots are made for bribing.
And yeah, Helga overhears this whole conversation, you know, so she's like, well, what's up with these boots? Why is Arnold so good and pure?
I love that Christmas fool, holiday fool.
And here we have not heard from Helga's family in any of our episodes so far, because Helga's family was not in the pilot of Hey Arnold.
Right.
So Helga goes home, and we see what her family, they're very jovial compared to normal. Normally, Big Bob Beeper is angry and watching television.
Yeah.
And Miriam is
drunk.
She's collapsed on the couch. But here they're very jovial and drinking a lot of eggnog.
Helga! Where have you been all day?
Out, Miriam.
Honey, you look depressed. Why don't you open one of your presents now? Merry Xmas!
Oh my gosh! Nancy Spumoni's signature snow boots! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I stood in line for 18 hours to get these, Helga. I swear they must be the last pair in the city.
Wow. Thanks, Mom. I wanted these more than anything. Anything in the whole wide world. I gotta try them out.
Very out of character for Miriam.
Yeah. 18 hours.
She must have been comatose because she got drunk beforehand or something.
She's just real talk.
She's very good at compartmentalizing.
It was the best 18 hours of her day. She didn't have to go home and deal with her husband. I'm pretty sure they have separate beds. We've never seen their bedroom, but I'm pretty sure they have separate
I think
beds.
we have. I think Helga's like snuck in at some point.
2 beds. 2 beds for sure.
She sleeps on the couch a lot.
She does. Yikes. Also, just saying, kids, if I stood in line for upwards 2 or more hours for something for you, I don't care what the cause is. I'm very not a good person. Don't give those things away or I will give away our relationship.
I've done the whole like camp outside of a Best Buy on Black Friday. It's horrible. Don't do it. I'll never do that again. It was like miserable.
The only time, because I do not wait in lines. I will fast for an entire day rather than wait in any line to buy food. The only time I've waited outside for something is like when Tom's really big and my friends were super into them and we went to like a warehouse sale and we stood outside at like 4 a.m. I was so cold and miserable.
$70 off a television set is like not worth 8 hours in the freezing cold.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
I happily pay $70 not to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Y'all crazy.
Convenience is king. Y'all is crazy.
And also it snows in Arnold City, so poor Miriam's waiting outside in the freezing cold.
Don't worry, she's too drunk to feel the cold. That's how people survive the crashing into the Atlantic when they were on the Titanic.
So anyway, Helga's like slaps on her boots and is dancing out in the street. And that's where she has her trademark Helga G. Pataki moral dilemma.
Oh, criminy. Another moral dilemma. Okay, on the one hand, I've got what I wanted for Christmas. I'm happy, and that's really all that matters, right? But on the other hand, I've finally discovered the one perfect thing Arnold wants for Christmas. And through a truly bizarre quirk of fate, it's these same snow boots. I could give them up and give Arnold what he wants, but then I wouldn't have anything. These snow boots are really boss. Oh, what's the right thing to do?
So boss.
The expository. Expository?
Yeah, but that one's just funny because she's calling attention to it. You know, like I feel like she's speaking to the audience like in a tongue-in-cheek way. Like I think that's the joke where like it's not bad writing, it's silly. Like it's like we have to do this because it's a children's Christmas special.
Yes.
So like Helga has to do this, but it's funny that it's Helga.
Yeah. It's I'm happy, and that's all that matters, right? Yes.
These boots are really boss. Is that an expression that's ever been used?
Boss? Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Oh my gosh, that's because you're an old man.
It's so boss. I love the power glove. It's so bad.
Oh my gosh. The glove is bad, but it will never be boss.
So Helga does the right thing. She goes to Mr. Bailey.
Oh, I thought she kept the boots.
No. She does the right thing. No, she gives the boots to Mr. Bailey.
Here they are, pal. One pair of Nancy Spumoni snow boots. Now turn those lights back on. We've got a missing person to locate.
Are you kidding? I'm going home. It's Christmas Eve, for crying out loud.
Can't you see? It's not about snow boots. It's not about flashy, expensive presents or getting yours before the other guy gets his. It's about showing people you really care about them. And most of all, it's about a funny little football-headed kid with a good heart but no sense of reality whose entire worldview is at stake.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Yes.
A little football-headed boy.
Whose entire worldview is a mess. I think that's what she said.
A growth.
Yeah.
It's like Arnold doesn't grow. Arnold shows no development through the episode. He's great from this beginning to end.
Yeah.
You know, he just lost faith.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, Helga changes. You know, that's good character development right there.
It is. This is why it's Helga's show.
It is. Helga's the main character of the show secretly.
Yes.
Hey, Helga.
Hey, Helga. They definitely should have done.
Yep.
Look, kid, I appreciate your little holiday speech and all that, but it's late, and I'm going home now.
For pity's sake, are you that cold? Look into your heart, and we've got a choice here. Either you and I work all night to find a certain lost daughter, or you can leave now. But if you leave now, that little football-headed kid will never believe in miracles again.
Here's the thing. On that grown man side, I could do this tomorrow. Like, you got me the stuff. I could do it tomorrow. It's fine. I have a family at home too. My wife has called me several times.
I can leave my wife on Christmas Day.
Right? I have all the presents with me right now. There's none at home. I could do this tomorrow. That's not the point. I totally get it. But I can see where he's like, kid, I got family too. But he gets, roped in. Hopefully it only took like an hour or two.
Hopefully. Anyway, we are not going to play the episode end, the conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a happy ending. It's a happy ending. It's kind of a silent ending too. It's very like, just kind of like, oh wow,
music.
Arnold pulled it off. And Helga very like happily whispers at the end of the episode, like Happy Christmas, Arnold, or whatever. Merry Christmas, Arnold. Happy Christmas, Harry.
Oh my gosh.
I recommend you watch this episode.
Yeah.
If like seriously, it's great. Watch this one. This is one of those Christmas specials from your youth that holds up.
Mm-hmm.
It makes for a good, heartwarming Christmas experience.
Yeah.
And it's only 20 minutes long.
It's not long.
We
at
talked
all.
longer about it than the show itself is.
That's true. We did do that. But yeah, I'd recommend it to watch on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Right. Watch this and then watch Jingle All the Way. You don't have to do that. If you're going to pick one, choose Arnold's Christmas, honestly.
Yeah. Because it's shorter.
But what did the world think? Arnold's Christmas has continued to receive acclaim from audiences, with many calling it one of the best television Christmas specials ever made. Heartily agree.
Facts.
Spoiler-free reviews called it, quote, funny, mature, warm, and poignant. If you haven't seen it in a while, or ever, I encourage you to find it and rectify that injustice this Christmas. Yep. And in a retrospective review, Up on the Shelf said, quote, nearly 20 years later, Arnold's Christmas has every right to hold the title as the best Christmas special Nickelodeon has ever produced.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like Rugrats had a Christmas special, but like their Christmas specials were never that great. It's their Hanukkah special.
The Hanukkah special is really good, but
Yeah.
I think like it's probably not on the Christmas special because it's not a Christmas thing.
I was like, watch the Hanukkah special and then watch the Christmas special. Get both in there. The episode has reportedly been praised by Asian American audiences for exploring the history of a community not frequently prioritized on television at the time.
True.
So that's another cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, honestly, this is probably the first specifically Vietnamese character I saw on television.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even think of other than Mr. Win. It's like I can't think of any other prominent Vietnamese television character.
Yeah. I mean, I watch stuff from other countries.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about
like
American
America,
TV. It's like, I guess I'm like, yeah, it's like a non-thing.
Yeah.
Phoebe and Hey Arnold is Japanese or half Japanese. But like, yeah, you don't get a lot of. You don't get a lot of.
Don't get a lot of representation.
Vietnamese American film director Bao Nguyen, for example, said, quote, "This was really the first time where I felt like the Vietnam War story was completely centered around the Vietnamese perspective. It wasn't diluted in any way to cater for a white audience. It was unapologetically the Vietnam perspective."
That's high praise.
Yeah. Sociologist and author Nancy Wang Yuan equally praised Wynn's backstory, especially as portrayed by voice actor Bowen Coleman. Quote, "They didn't talk about the violence, they didn't talk about the politics, but they humanized the Vietnamese American character."
Yeah.
Cool. Craig Bartlett, the show's creator, and Francesca Marie Smith, who voiced Helga, have both stated it to be one of their personal favorite episodes of the show. So
jazz hands.
that's Arnold's Christmas. And we got some legacy.
Oh, okay.
The special was made available on VHS by Paramount Home Video on October 13th, 1997. The tape also included another episode from the show's first season, Snow, as a bonus cartoon. Snow was the episode where it snows, like it was the first snowfall of the season in Arnold's neighborhood. And rather than go have fun with his friends, Arnold is
working.
He's forced to work and shovel the sidewalk by his grandpa and stuff like that. Yeah. There's no work ethic in our society. Or that's the problem with our society. No work ethic. No Christian work ethic.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Also, I remember clips from the episode Snow were reused for the opening of Arnold's Christmas. So that's probably why they paired them together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Arnold's Christmas was also included, along with Arnold's Thanksgiving from the third season, on Shout Factory's Out of the Vault Christmas compilation DVD in 2015.
Okay. They weren't in a vault.
Yeah, it was like they were played every year anyway. Arnold's Christmas was adapted into a children's chapter book. In the book, Mr. Wynn mentions that he gave the soldier Mai's birth certificate, which makes her eventual discovery more credible.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
Great. I mean, that makes sense that he would have it on him if he was hoping to flee. You need your personal documents.
And while Mai Wen did not appear in any later episodes of Hey Arnold, she was mentioned in the season 5 episodes Chocolate Boy and The Family Man.
Okay.
She also makes a cameo in Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie.
Ah.
Which I think was a smart move because the Jungle Movie is all about fan service.
Mm-hmm.
So not having her there would have been weird.
Yeah. True. Long live Mai.
They even mention it. Like, I think there's a point where like all the characters are telling Arnold what, like, explaining to Arnold like why he made a huge impact on their community. And it's like, you helped me find my long lost daughter. You helped Monkey Man find
monkeys. That's not what he did.
He helped Monkey Man during his crisis of faith.
Oh yeah.
He helped Chocolate Boy kick his chocolate addiction
for a day. He's 9. He can't save the world.
But that is all we got to say about Arnold's Christmas.
Yeah. Would recommend. I know I already said that, but
Yeah,
I feel like this is the place to put it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Give it a watch.
Yep. Anyway, that's the end of our first segment. It's like, I don't know where to...
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's just,
But yeah, it was really good. Though, just so you know, kids, my Christmas special, better. It's Boss.
It's...
Don't you say something.
It's Crackers.
That's probably closer.
We'll learn more about that Christmas special after the break.
All right. See you on the other side, kids.
Don't get mad, don't hold a grudge. We'll be back, so don't you budge.
This holiday season, the First Kids Network's bringing you the first ever Hey Arnold Christmas special. Next Wednesday, join Arnold on his quest to find the perfect gift for his secret Santa. And watch Helga as she tries to find the perfect gift for Arnold.
Something that'll impress him and make him pine for me the way I pine for him.
Ho, 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 the Hey Arnold Christmas special. Next Wednesday at 8, 7 Central, only on Nickelodeon.
We're back, and we're bigger on the inside. Bigger on the outside. Right in the midsection.
I would say I'm definitely bigger on the outside because I think I am a small person. I have so much small person energy in my brain, but I am not a small person.
So if you don't recognize those beats from the first the first few seconds,
It's Team Rocket jump blasting off, right?
we're taking a trip across the pond.
A place you've been for the last 3 weeks.
I mean, not physically. I mean, I could tell you what was going on in the UK in 2010. That is for sure. A lot of austerity measures.
Oh man.
And angry students. Yeah. We're watching a Christmas special where an evil tyrannical politician or whatever is basically keeping the
good air,
keeping the people down. You know?
Yeah, threatening them with violence.
Yeah. It's not quite what was going on in the UK, but people were frustrated with the powers that be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the UK show, we're gonna, we said goodbye to Santa, and we're now saying hello to Father Christmas.
Bye, Santa. There was no Santa in the other one. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Okay, Christmas.
And what is this UK British Christmas special that Jess watched a lot, apparently? Aired December 25th, 2010 on both BBC One and BBC America, starring Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, Arthur Darvill, and Sir Michael Gambone. Directed by Toby Haynes, written by Stephen Moffat. That is A Christmas Carol from Doctor Who. So Doctor Who is the show that you've made me watch.
I did.
Not all the way through, but I've seen way more Doctor Who than I'm comfortable with.
I'm your wife. At the time, I was your friend.
Tell me, where did you discover Doctor Who and the Christmas Carol in particular?
Netflix was Doctor Who. They had when they revamped, rebooted,
or like made a
continued.
return. Yeah.
When they picked up, when they ended their hiatus of 70 years. It wasn't that long.
It was like from the 70s to 2005 or something.
30 or 40 years. Netflix had it, and I, as a college student, just kind of like, what is this? And I watched the first episode. I'm actually very surprised. The first episode of the reboot, whatever you want to call it, with Christopher Eccleston. I'm very surprised I made it through that episode because it has like one of my like uncanny fears. Like, I don't like inanimate objects that are in human form to move. And spoiler alerts, that's the monster of the week in that
and
first
it's really
episode.
bad makeup. I remember that. Ugly Mickey.
Mickey, leave Mickey alone. He just wants to kiss his girlfriend, even though we all assumed he was gay the first second we saw him. But yeah, so I watched it, and then I watched it all the way through. I think it's just sorry, my history with Doctor Who, because another spoiler, we will not be talking about it on the show because it is ongoing, and I have not.
And
watched
also, you
everything.
haven't watched the first like 5 series of it either.
I wouldn't count those.
They count. They're part of the continuity. They're part of the show.
Fine.
Wikipedia does not say there's 2 shows. It's all one show.
Fine. So if we ever go back in time to that year, that would be my show.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Oh yeah, probably. Now that I think, yeah.
So
because Doctor Who's a 60s show. It's not a 2000s show. It's a 60s show.
Yeah.
It's when it debuted. So
Gosh,
it's your show of 1964 or whatever.
Yikes. But yeah, so I mean, I watched it from there, caught it on Netflix, and then by the time this episode came out, we were in Matt Smith's era. Obviously, it was his second season as Doctor. And I watched this live on BBC America in my mom's house because I have not paid for cable since my second year of college. And I don't think I even paid for it then, to be perfectly honest.
How about that?
She
watched it live.
I did.
What were your impressions of it live?
I loved it. I cried, maybe. Why are you laughing at my emotional...
I mean, I get it. There's some emotional parts of this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I downloaded the song that's featured in it because it's beautiful. I tried to sing it. I failed to sing it.
We'll close the show out with it.
Sweet Caroline. But yeah, so I think I'd watched probably like by this point, because when I was through before Matt Smith was David Tennant, I was probably watching all the Christmas episodes live at that point, for like 3 or so years prior, which huzzah, fan. But I've kind of fallen off because
the old Doctor was not interesting.
I liked Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I liked him a lot. It always takes me about 4 to 7 episodes to get into the new Doctor, except David Tennant. I hated David Tennant his whole run.
Wow.
Here's the thing.
Everyone loves David Tennant.
I know. And I also, at this point in my life, love David Tennant. The problem is, big spoiler again, kids, if you didn't know, there's a thing called regeneration in Doctor Who.
I'll explain it.
Cool. I, having come into Eccleston, Doctor 9, which I didn't know at that point, had no idea that regeneration was a thing, and I love Eccleston's portrayal of the Doctor. He is still my favorite Doctor. I loved him. And then this pasty Welshman, he's not Welsh, he's Scottish, comes in.
Yeah, you're going to make someone mad.
Okay, fine. And then this pasty Scottish man with a thin nose and no ears to speak of and way too much brown hair, being way too tall.
And his 3D glasses.
Comes in his suit and just kills off my favorite Doctor. He was Doctor for literally 4 seasons, and I hated every second of him. Every second. I already didn't like, I love Billy as a person. I could not stand Rose, and it didn't take me until like several like seasons later and then coming back and rewatching it is the reason I couldn't stand Rose is because she was a 19-year-old idiot and Billie Piper played her excellently. I've seen Billie Piper in a lot of stuff. She's a good actor. She nailed the annoying 19-year-old girl. I hated her. And then with Tennant connected, bad. Then Martha showed up. Martha was too strong to be hit with this Achilles heel of love for this Doctor, and then Donna came, and Donna was excellent, and she almost made me like Tennant, and then she did make me like Tennant in like the last half of her season, and then Tennant was gone.
All right, we're getting way too in deep here already. The Whovian is coming out here.
You asked me my experience, and I never have a big experience. I don't connect with things in that way. Take it, and don't cut any of it.
All right, so let me tell you how I got in, or how I experienced Doctor Who. So like I mentioned, I only watched Doctor Who because we were friends, and I was smitten.
Yes.
So I was trying to, and I jumped in with friggin' Eccleston.
Yes.
And I tried, and I don't really care for Eccleston's Doctor very much.
How dare you?
He's very 2000s core with his leather jacket and his can-do attitude.
Oh my gosh, can I dress up as him for Halloween next year?
Sure.
Oof.
I'll dress as Billie Piper.
Do I need to shave my head?
No.
I'll wear a bald cap.
And then at some point I was like, I can't watch this anymore. And you were like, fine, just watch Blink then, which is like often considered the best episode of Doctor Who. It's the one with the angels.
Yes.
Can't look at them.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent episode. And David Tennant, it's like it goes the same for this Christmas special. It's like I have problems with Doctor Who,
Mm-hmm.
It's like I both appreciate it and I don't like aspects of the show. And it carries over almost every episode, and I will explain them.
Okay.
Because even this Christmas episode has both the strengths and weaknesses of a typical Doctor Who episode.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I remember I would be hanging out with you, and you're like, "Oh, I need to catch up on Doctor Who," and you'd watch Old Man Doctor.
I liked him. Also, just 12. He's 12.
What? Doctor 12?
Yeah, he's the 12th one. You can't remember Peter Capaldi.
And then there's Old Doctor, and then there's Lady Doctor.
Yeah, she's 13.
And is there a new one now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm behind. I have not seen any of Doctor 13. No, I haven't seen any of Doctor 13, and we're about to phase into another one. So,
and either way, there's this is my first viewing of A Christmas Carol, Doctor Who. Hadn't seen it before, and we were watching it, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I don't like Matt Smith's face. There's I don't know. It's just I don't like him.
Yeah.
He's got a very smug face.
Oh my gosh.
Something about it makes me want to punch it.
One day you're gonna get punched.
And he does fine. He's a fine Doctor, but I don't think he has the charisma of David Tennant either. It's half there.
Yeah. I mean, look, you're not in you're not in a minority with that. I think there's a lot of stuff. I feel like it's one of the reasons he cut the show, because people were constantly comparing him and calling him Baby Giraffe. I was like, you know what? Every Doctor's different on purpose, right? I think it's one of those very, very rare roles that you can turn into whatever you want it to be. I mean, you still have to follow a script, but how you do it. So I really appreciate every Doctor. I mean, after I got over my hate of David Tennant, and how they change and own the role. That's why it's so hard after Regeneration because you're like, I've got to learn a whole new thing. So I mean, you're fine. Lots of people do not like Matt Smith's portrayal of the Doctor. They don't. I do. I think the storylines are fantastic in his seasons.
And that all comes down to one man, Stephen Moffat.
Stephen Moffat.
I'll talk about him in a second. But just to give a brief overview of what this episode is, it's all in the title, my friends. It's a Christmas Carol. It's Dickens' A Christmas Carol, but through the lens of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So it's like sci-fi Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
So there's a Scrooge surrogate. He's got to learn the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah.
He's some ghosts need to visit him and soften his heart so that he can be a repentant man.
He could be a real boy.
So that's the gist. Is
Yeah.
Doctor Who visits a planet and there's an old man who is very much Ebenezer Scrooge, and the Doctor and his friends need to soften his heart because there's a spaceship that's going to crash, and it all relies on Ebenezer Scrooge learning the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's very simple. You just dress it up, right?
All right, so let's talk about swiftly, the history of Doctor Who.
Okay.
Doctor Who debuted on BBC TV in 1963, the swinging 60s,
Whoa.
receiving a warm critical reception and enjoying strong viewership over the next several series. I mean, I think it just like the Beatles and and James Bond. It was like a period of like affluence in the UK. It was like a cultural revolution,
Mm-hmm.
So, you just think of it in that vein, it was when the British youth culture really exploded.
Yeah. Oof.
And also, I mean, it's sort of probably like the equivalent to their Star Trek, right? Where it's like a big sci-fi show that, was doing things that no one had done before. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense. I also thought you're probably going to read this, but I thought it was first started off as being like history and science lesson for kids.
I don't know about that.
Okay, well, I heard, but I also don't actually do research, but I heard like it was the show was to like promote kind of like the Doctor's going around and he's like, oh, this is a historical thing.
It's
Though
like,
right now
it's like
sitting
Wishbone.
here. Yes, right? Except sitting right here is like, colonized version. We're never going back to watch those things. That probably isn't the truth, but I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. The Doctor Who might be your show of 1963.
No, we're never
And
going
we'll watch
back.
the first episode.
We're never going back. We're not doing this in the 60s, my love.
In 1966, due to the increasingly poor health of actor William Hartnell, the Doctor, he was the first Doctor, his role went to the younger Patrick Troughton, thus establishing the idea that the Doctor could regenerate when a new actor is needed to assume the role.
Yeah.
It is a purely contrived thing.
Yes.
It's clever. That's the thing about Doctor Who is like a lot of its premises are built entirely on contrivances.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we need? And for that, I think it's kind of clever. It's like, oh man, it's just like James Bond doesn't even bother with this kind of stuff. It's like just a new actor comes on and he's James Bond and he lives in the time period we live in now. It's like, whatever.
We just don't address it.
It's just like comic books, it doesn't matter. But Doctor Who makes it there's an in-canon reason why the Doctor changes appearances and whatever.
Yeah.
It's because the Doctor he's a Time Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's his race of people.
Yes.
And Time Lords, when they die, they regenerate as a new person.
They don't die.
Then what do they do?
Well, I mean, when they die, they actually die. They're dead. But yes, when it's like, it's time for it's like
a hermit crab?
Yes, it's like a crab or a snake shedding its skin. It's like, it's time to molt. And they molt. And when they die, they die. There's no more molting.
Okay, well, there you go. So, yeah, whenever there's a new Doctor, a new actor to come on to play the Doctor, that's what happens.
Yes.
Doctor Who would air for 26 series with 7 different Doctors between 1963 and 1989. So, 89.
The year of our wife, Jess.
In 1989, failing viewing numbers, a decline in the public perception of the show, and a less prominent time slot saw production of Doctor Who end by Peter Cregan, the BBC's new head of series. Though it was effectively cancelled with this decision, the BBC repeatedly affirmed over several years that the series would return.
They saw the truth.
After an unsuccessful attempt to revive a regular production in 1996 with a television film, Doctor Who eventually returned to British airwaves with the successful relaunch in 2005. With Christopher Eccleston starring as the 9th Doctor. and you like him.
I love him. He's like an uncle we want to keep around. That's my thought of
He's
that
like
doctor.
he's like the gritty, edgy doctor for the new millennium.
He's literally Uncle Doctor. Anytime I refer to that person, like 9, I was just like, that's the uncle who will. He's like, you're not my kid, so I'm gonna tell you straight. I love him.
You want a beer?
Yeah,
that
like,
kind of doctor.
Literally, at one point, he was like, "Rose, you stupid idiot girl," and I was like, "I love this man. He speaks the things that are true."
David Tennant joined the show as the 10th Doctor in 2006, and Matt Smith joined as the 11th Doctor in 2010. And Matt Smith is the Doctor. Here he is in A Christmas Carol. It's just for like
he's the Doctor we were spending time with today.
I think I mentioned it. He shows up in A Christmas Special. Matt Smith.
Yeah.
His first episode is A Christmas Special.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry, my brain took a while to say that. Yeah, every Doctor that I've seen, the regeneration happens over A Christmas Special. So it's the end of the season, and they're like, I don't want to go. I'm so sorry I quoted that. And then regenerate, new face, end of episode. The next episode you see is A Christmas Special, and it's just with that person. And then another break until the show actually starts sometime in February.
There you go. A particularly notable writer who had been with the show since the relaunch was Stephen Moffat, who wrote 6 critically acclaimed episodes which aired from 2005 to 2008. Those include the 2-parter, The Empty Child / The Doctor Dances.
Yes.
Is that Are You My Mummy?
Yes.
I remember that one. Are You My Mummy?
Yes.
The Girl in the Fireplace, 2006.
That's literally my favorite Tennant episode.
I think I've seen that one too.
Yes, you have.
Blink, 2007. The best Doctor Who episode.
The scariest monster Doctor Who has ever come across, ever.
Time Crash, 2007. You know that one?
Not off the top of my head.
Silence in the Library / Forest of the Dead, 2008.
So good.
Have I seen that one?
Yes. Like you said, you stopped at Eccleston, but I know you got like really far through with me.
No, we jumped around. I think you and I jumped around a lot. Like, and the library one, is that one like...
It's with Donna. Hey, who turned out the lights?
It's like a very bright library at some points or something?
No, it's when the darkness comes and...
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yes.
So he wrote all those.
Yes.
And those are like some of the most memorable ones.
Yeah, I was like, you can always tell when Moffat writes a thing. Like, I try to not see the writers' names when the show starts up and it says what it's written by, but you can always figure it out, right? Like, when I went back and I was like, oh, Stephen Moffat is the head writer now. Like, all these things are like bangers. These are all bangers. And then I went back and all my favorite episodes are written by him. I was like, oof, the man knows how to plot a plot.
You gave it away. In 2008, the BBC announced that Moffat would assume the role of lead writer and executive producer of Doctor Who for the show's 5th series, to be broadcast in 2010, coinciding with the debut of Smith's Doctor.
Yes. Ugh, such an engaging couple of seasons.
He was also serving as the showrunner, lead writer, and executive producer of Sherlock at the exact same time.
Yeah, I had a Moffat face.
There's a Sherlock moment in this episode. I will play it. So if you like Sherlock, I like Sherlock of what I've seen better than like Doctor Who. I think it's a little bit more like grounded. Maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah. You've only watched the first episode.
But no, the writing in that is like impeccable.
Tight. Yes, yeah. It's so good. It's because it's more grounded and you don't just be like, because magic.
So this series of Doctor Who was met with strong viewership worldwide, critical acclaim, and numerous awards. And what would follow this 5th series? This Christmas special.
Ooh.
The first real Doctor Who Christmas special took place during the show's original 3rd series in 1965, during the Daleks Master Plan serial.
Okay.
So I guess there was like a series of episodes about the Daleks.
Yeah.
And they had their first Christmas special. The Christmas Day episode, The Feast of Stephen, was scripted as a comic interlude in the middle of an otherwise epic adventure. In the final scene, as the Doctor and his companions celebrate Christmas with a toast, the first Doctor turns to the camera, breaks the 4th wall, saying, "Incidentally, a happy Christmas to all of you at home." The next episode would resume the action of the serial.
Oh, wow.
So it was like a brief aside.
You're like, when you think you skipped a page in a book, like, wait, what did I miss?
No subsequent episodes of the series' original run were broadcast on Christmas Day or make any reference to the holiday season.
Huh.
Which I thought was interesting. I thought I had assumed, because I knew that Christmas was important to Doctor Who, and I assumed it was from the old days, but no, there wasn't. The Doctor Who Christmas tradition actually began in the first year of the relaunch with the 2005 episode, The Christmas Invasion.
Yeah.
Christmas Day specials would air annually in the years to follow.
Yes.
So it became a thing.
Yeah, it makes sense. Also, that was probably the weakest of the Christmas specials. And there were some weak ones, but I love Eccleston.
And that brings us to 2010. Stephen Moffat wanted to make that year's Christmas special really Christmassy because the previous Christmas special, The End of Time, as I mentioned, had been darker than usual as it led to the 10th Doctor's regeneration.
Yep. Yes, it did.
He stated that he had, quote, never been so excited about writing anything. I was laughing madly as I tapped to Christmas songs in April. So there you go.
April. I mean, you got to get ready.
So this is the most Christmassy Christmas Doctor Who has ever gotten, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, it has.
I mean, it's straight up just
it's just
adapting Dickens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What's more Christmas than Dickens?
Goose.
Christmas goose. And that's all I got. So we can talk about this episode.
All right.
On every world, wherever people are, in the deepest part of the winter, at the exact midpoint, everybody stops and turns and hugs, as if to say, well done. Well done, everyone. We're halfway out of the dark. Back on Earth, we call this Christmas, or the winter solstice. On this world, the first settlers called it the Crystal Feast. You know what I call it? I call it expecting something for nothing.
Bah, humbug.
A humbug.
So that is
Sir Hambone.
Hambone. Sir Michael Gambon.
That's what I said.
Gambon. Gambon? Maybe Gambon.
Hambone. We're going to stick with it.
That is, does Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
It's the second Dumbledore.
Got it.
He regenerated in the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and honestly, like, other than the voice, I didn't even recognize him. He looks like a completely different person.
Without an added huge beard
without
and
the giant beard and the
hat.
Yeah, and the glasses.
Half moon glasses.
Yeah, he just... So yeah, the Dumbledore playing basically the Scrooge surrogate. In this episode, he's referred to as Kazran Sadiq.
Kazran.
So when you hear Kazran is Scrooge.
Yes.
I bet there's like a play on words there somewhere. I don't know. Ebenezer Scrooge.
This is like, is it the words wriggled up?
No, Kazran Sadiq.
I don't know. There's probably something in it. I have no idea what it would be. Kazran's a nice strong name though.
But yeah, the world it's set on like a distant planet, somewhere in the universe where they still celebrate Christmas.
Yes.
I guess honestly the only thing that's different about their world and our world is that there's a huge cloud layer over the planet.
Under the sea.
And fish swim around in the mist.
Yes.
Fish and other aquatic creatures.
They live below water level.
Yeah, but it's just like a heavy clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of folks who they essentially live under the sea, but not really. It's just like fish fly around. That's it. Flying fish.
Yeah. Yeah. The fish are light enough to fit through I don't know, but it works.
And Kazran Sadiq runs the show. Mm-hmm. He is the head of some company that is able to control the cloud layer. Like he controls the weather with his giant machine that his father built. Mm-hmm. It's like this giant tower that extends out of the city.
Yeah.
And it uses technology to control the weather.
Yep.
And that's why he's the big honcho in town. So people have to come to him for loans and such things.
Yeah.
He's like the banker.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And the president.
He's the mafioso. He's like, oh, you don't need my protection? Then let me just let some fish come down while your children are on the playground. Might be a harmless cuttlefish. Cuttlefish are not harmless.
Yeah, no, like he's a monster too. He's like a petulant child.
Yeah.
Like everyone relies on him and he hates people at Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
He's above it all. Because he's rich.
Yeah, and so it's hard to, like, they explain it through dialogue, but it's not a very good clip. Basically, he gives out loans to people, right? You know, like a banker would. And as collateral, he accepts human beings as collateral.
Yep.
And they basically, like, a family will come to him and say, hey, we need some money. Okay, well, give me one of your family members as collateral. And then that family member is then frozen cryogenically and put in a vault.
Yep.
That's what he does.
Until they can pay back the loan. And
Yep.
some people are in there for a very long time.
And the first, friggin', in Dickens fashion, a family comes to him, you know, it's like, you know, please, we just want, it's Christmas. Can't you let me come home early?
Yeah.
Ah, humbug, you know. There's a little tiny Tim. Anyway, the family comes to him, and rather than ask for time off for Christmas, they're asking for their family member back.
Yeah, just to be unfrozen for one day.
Mr. Sardic, we're only asking for one day. Just let her out for Christmas. She loves Christmas.
Does she? Oh, does she? I see.
Hello? Oh, wakey, wakey.
It's Christmas. You know what? I think she's a bit cool about the whole thing.
It's not a kind man. And so here comes my first issue with this episode. These characters here, the family coming to him, they're important.
Yeah.
They're main characters in this episode. They seemed like just unimportant, like, side characters at first, you know? And I had trouble getting into the premise of this episode at first. You know, I feel like I have that problem with almost every Doctor Who episode. It has I have a hard time getting into the premise. Like, it doesn't establish things very well, but then by the end, you're kind of into it. Like, eventually you get into it. Like, the interesting ideas, they're clever and they're smart. And it's like, you know, oh, that's a really clever sci-fi idea that you came up with. But it's a rocky start every time.
Right.
You know, and I have trouble, like, understanding what's happening. I'm not, like, you know, it doesn't introduce the ideas very well at the start, you know? So it's just like throwing ideas at you. There's a spaceship crashing. You got this Christmas Carol analog, and there's people cryogenically frozen, and he's mocking them, and you don't even quite understand why they're asking him to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why is this woman in a frozen coffin? You know, what's happening here? Why is this? What's going on?
What's happening?
It felt like Whiplash. I
Yeah.
felt like it's very disoriented.
I mean, I can get your perspective on that. I think some of the heavy lifting was supposed to be done by, like, knowing what A Christmas Carol was. So some of the stuff was, like, quote unquote given. I don't know if that's what
I know I know A Christmas Carol.
Yes.
It was still confusing.
No,
at first.
yeah. I'm saying that less work was put into the establishing of this particular one. So, like, as a Whovian, I was in, and I understood, like, the parts that were sci-fi and the parts that were, so it was an easier meld for me. But I can totally see without the buy-in where it was a little bit hard. Like, even when you're like, this family is a main character, I was like, they're tertiary. One member is, like, they're there to introduce the important person.
They come back. There's a whole important scene with them.
Yeah, but they're still tertiary in that. Like,
they are the tiny.
Yeah, I know, but they're the foil, like, or the, like, wrapping over the actual main character.
Sure.
Sorry, sir. The president says there's a Galaxy-class ship trapped in the cloud layer, and, well, we have to let it land.
Or?
Well, it'll crash, sir.
Oh. Well, that's a kind of landing, isn't it? You know.
It's from Earth, sir, registering over 4,000 life forms on board.
Not if we wait a bit.
You can't just let it crash, sir.
Says who? I'll get it here. Look, Peckle, we already have a surplus population. No more people allowed on this planet. I don't make the rules. Oh, no, hang on. I do. Right, you look.
So again, it was like, this is right after that whole family coming to try to get their family member back. You get this phone call. And like, they explain it there pretty well, but I was like, my eyes are like glazed over. I was like, what's happening? Basically, there is a ship from Earth that is in the atmosphere of this planet, and it is going to crash because it can't survive in the cloud layer.
Yeah.
And the president, I guess there's a president, and they called Kazran Sardik and said, hey, can you use your weather machine to clear up the clouds and save these people? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's, what did they, 400 people on board?
Yeah, I mean, this is a good
400. That's 400 people's blood in your hands, but he doesn't care because he hates Christmas.
Kazran don't care. Honey Badger don't care.
So that's like the stakes. And that's the problem that the doctor has to solve,
Yeah.
I guess it's explained.
Yeah, it does a really good job. I think hearing you talk about it like this, I think that you would. This is probably something I should at the end of this, but I think you would probably really enjoy way more. Maybe not really enjoy watching through Matt Smith's more than you did Tennant or Eccleston, because everything is much more tight. It's where you're like, oh, I'm just jumping in, give you a couple episodes to understand Steven's writing, and then at every point, 5 minutes in, you're in the episode, rather than by the end I get it, you are. So I think looking at this, right, where you're just kind of I don't know, I was just I get it, I'm in it, it's fine.
And it took me to the second watch to really understand what's happening in these opening scenes. Even the phone call, when we first watched it, this phone call happened, I was like, what? What's happening? It's very confusing. And all of those problems are further exasperated by the doctor himself, supposedly the main character.
Yeah.
So he shows up, and this is what happens.
Father Christmas, Santa Claus, or, as I've always known him, Jeff.
There's no such person as Father Christmas.
Oh, yeah? Me and Father Christmas, Frank Sinatra's hunting lodge, 1952. See him at the back with a blonde, Albert Einstein, the three of us together. Watch out. Okay? Keep the faith. Stay off the naughtiness.
He's just quipping right away because he comes down the chimney. He's supposed to be he's Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
But he starts. So he introduces himself with a bunch of quips.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's just talking a mile a minute. He's very fat. That's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Just talk very fast. Be very, very eccentric.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Who is way too eccentric for me to use him to get introduced to the world they're in. And it's a problem when it's a weird sci-fi world where I'm a fish out of water,
Mm-hmm.
I need to be grounded, I need an audience surrogate to help me get acquainted with the world. And the doctor is not that.
Yeah.
He's way too eccentric and just kind of carefree for me to even care what's happening. There's no stake. He takes everything it's just the doctor. I understand. That's just the way the show is, but he's so lackadaisical about anything, of everything. So when the stakes are 100 people are going to die or whatever in the spaceship, and we got to soften the old man's heart, I don't feel the seriousness because the doctor's the one who is supposed to be fixing the problem. And he doesn't seem to care.
Right. I'm going to have to disagree with you because I'm a fan, probably, but I get it. I see your point of view, but especially for this episode, right? Because I believe the point of companions is to have that straight.
They're not there.
That's the reason I was saying that's why specifically in this episode it is a lot harder to get into. That's why I was like,
yes,
you'd probably enjoy the actual series with Matt Smith because the writing is tight and you have somebody who's like, what are you doing to ground you?
Right.
Here, those people are on a honeymoon in that ship that's falling, which is the only reason the doctor is getting involved at all. So it's not that I disagree with you in that sense, but but you were saying this is my problem with the doctor in general. So that was I disagree with that. But here I totally see it. And I think the thing is, right, he is the thing specifically that is integral to the doctor, not just he's zany, he's eccentric, he is an old man who has collected a lot of knowledge and weirdness in his life and is I am in my 800s. I do not care what you think, what you may perceive me as. But then also, right, a lot of the zaniness hides a lot of deep hurts in this character that shine through, but you being dropped in on this episode, which is my fault because this is my thing, you wouldn't see any of those things and how they're feeding into how
I don't have a problem with it as character development and stuff like that, but when the pure function of the storytelling is to help me understand just the basic premise of what's happened, you know, in the plot. Like, I'm like, I don't know. It's not, he's not serving his purpose.
Mm.
You know, and like you said, typically the Doctor has human companions around with him who are just your everyman, you know, who are gonna help ground it and get the audience, be the audience surrogate, right?
Yeah.
They're not present in here.
Yeah, no.
They show up later, but yeah.
I would like to rewind back to the part where you're like, Stephen Moffat was cackling while, I was like, this feels like a cackling while writing thing. We're like, I'm putting everything in I've ever wanted.
So just to prove my point here, I'm going to play the next clip. And this is the clip that explains to you that Kazran Sardik has a weather machine that only he can use. And it's the weather machine is the only thing that's going to save that ship up there. But the problem is he's the only one who can use it. The Doctor can't use it, right? That is what is being explained to the audience here.
Now, this console is the key to saving that ship. I'll eat my hat. If I had a hat. I'll eat someone's hat, not someone who's using their hat. I don't want to shock a nun or something. Sorry, rambling, cuz this isn't working!
The controls are isomorphic, one-to-one. They respond only to me.
Oh, you fibber. Isomorphic. There's no such thing.
Dumbledore uses the machine and it works, and Doctor can't. He presses a button, it doesn't work.
Right.
And I'm like, it makes sense with the second viewing, but the first time I was viewing, the Doctor's nonchalantness was so off-putting. I did not understand what was happening. I don't know. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? And he's like, sorry, so rambling. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'll eat my hat. And I'm like, he keeps talking. He keeps talking. And he says everything with the same inflection where I start to glaze over because I don't know what's important and what isn't anymore. You know, everything is taken with the same level of excitement.
I don't know, man. I mean, I get it that that's your reaction, but I was like sitting there and like listening to every beat, and I could hear where the inflection changed and where it was like, oh, there's kids in the room and I'm being goofy, and now I'm getting really frustrated, and nope, gotta keep the energy back up because everything is a coping mechanism for this man. And so I can see where if you don't want to like give a moment to like buy in, but I think when you come into these shows, right, like there is some like I need to suspend things. Like I don't know, like, because I get it. There are some shows where I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want to do this. Like I can't suspend my belief. I can't, whatever you're asking me to do, I can't do it, right? But like when you know, like, hey, I'm going to the show that's sci-fi, they're making up their own rules, and the main character's supposed to be quirky in some ways, like, let's see what we're actually going to do with this. And the only reason I'm sticking with it is because he's not a hyper pixie dream girl, right? Like, there are layers.
He is a manic pixie man.
Manic pixie man guy. Man lord? No, definitely not that one. And so yeah, but I was like, there are things in there, like even without watching the visual cues. And yeah, I've seen this more than anything else. Just like hearing it, I'm like, I'm hearing his tone change. I'm hearing when he's like addressing his frustrations, facing a machine, and when he's like looking at, like, I know there's definitely young people in the room because of how he's like talking. So yeah, you know, like if you're like, then
I have not been trained, I guess.
Yeah, but like I get the same thing. Like that's how I feel about Lost. That's how I feel about what's the Walter White show? Breaking Bad. Like I just like no, you know what? Specifically, that's what I feel about Up. Like the first 10 minutes, if you don't buy in, you don't care about the rest of the movie, and I don't buy into the first 10 minutes. So it's like, I guess sad. The bird's cute. Like, so I get it, right? Like, which is why I'm like, I just don't know. Like, if you like Up, you like Up. That's cool.
I guess I just feel like this is the problem I have with every Doctor Who episode, especially the ones with the high concept, right? It's like they fumble the foundation, you know, so it's hard for me to like get firmly established in what's happening.
Right.
And then by the end, finally, when I start to catch on, I'm like, okay, that was interesting and clever. But every single time that establishment is bungled, in my opinion, you know, and it's mostly, I think it's because of the Doctor.
Yeah. And again, I go back to, I think you would be more okay with Matt Smith's run because we know you don't mind Stephen Moffat's writing, and it's longer form, and there are some like episodes in there that are like, but you're right, like the establishment of it is important, and he does do that very well. But in the writing of this Christmas episode is in the middle of 2 established seasons.
I'm like comparing it to like Joss Whedon with his movies, like Serenity or The Avengers, right?
Yeah.
It's mid a big storyline, mid cinematic universe, but like for somehow he has like a knack for just like the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or just like here are all the characters, here's their deal, and here's the story, and it's like, wow, you did a great job. I'm like, I'm in it.
Yeah. It is okay. I was gonna say it's more grounded, but Serenity, it's grounded. It's still science and stuff that makes sense without blah blah blah. I get it.
Anyway, I don't want to dwell too much on that. We got to get into the story. So let's, the doctor's gonna lay out the stakes. Here are the stakes for his adventure.
There are 4,003 people in a spaceship trapped in your cloud belt. Without your help, they're going to die.
Yes.
You don't have to let that happen.
I know, but I'm going to. Bye-bye. Bored now. Shut. Oh, look at you, looking all tough now.
There are 4,003 people I won't allow to die tonight. Do you know where that puts you?
Where?
4,004.
Was that a sort of threaty thing?
Whatever happens tonight, remember, you brought it on yourself.
Yeah, right. Get him out of here.
So, Doctor needs to fix this man.
Yes.
Or kill him.
But who among us have not tried to fix a man?
And so that he could save these people. That's the story. And there's a moment. I did not get this clip because it was kind of messy. It was hard to understand what was being said. But he's on a call with his companion. What's her name?
Amelia.
And she's like, "What are you gonna do?" And he's like, "I don't know. Hold on." And there's a Christmas music coming out of a speaker when he's like on the street, and it's playing Christmas music. And she's like, "What's that music?" "A Christmas Carol." And he's like, I need something to do. I need to figure out what to do. What was that? "A Christmas Carol." And he keeps repeating "A Christmas Carol." And he's like, "That's it." So he comes to the epiphany that he is going to basically recreate A Christmas Carol with this Scrooge.
Yeah.
So what happens in A Christmas Carol?
Ghosts
show up to haunt Scrooge.
Yes, they take him to the past, to the present, and to the future.
Christmas Carol is a time travel book, and it's a time travel story, and Doctor Who is a time travel show.
Yeah,
so
they're in the same family tree.
It fits like a stocking. So first thing first, the Ghost of Christmas Past needs to show up. And in this episode, the Ghost of Christmas Past is just the Doctor.
Yes.
But how they handle it is the Doctor is trying to investigate Kazran's past. It's like, why are you the way you were? And I have the Sherlock moment because he's investigating why Kazran is such a grouchy old man. And it has to do with his father.
Oh no.
What am I missing?
Get out. Get out of this house.
Chairs, of course, the chairs. Stupid me, the chairs.
Chairs?
There's a portrait on the wall behind me. It looks like you, but it's too old, so it's your father. All the chairs are angled away from it. Daddy's been dead for 20 years, but you still can't get comfortable where he can see you. There's a Christmas tree in the painting, but none in this house on Christmas Eve. You're scared of him, and you're scared of being like him, and good for you. You're not like him, not really. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you didn't hit the boy. Merry Christmas, Mr. Sardi.
I despise Christmas.
I despise Christmas.
That was just a scene out of Sherlock, right?
Yes.
Just it totally.
Absolutely.
Sherlock had been on the air already. I actually at first was like, is this the beginning of the Sherlock bug? It's not. He'd already been doing it. This might have just been like fan service even to fans who like
it might have been fan service, but it also might have just been like I wrote them at the same time.
Yeah, maybe. So he alludes to it. There's a point where Kazran is like about to slap Tiny Tim across the face.
Yeah.
But he reels back and doesn't do it. And he realizes, I'm becoming just like my father. And that's what the Doctor is pinpointing there. Kazran's a big jerk because his father was an abusive, angry man who also hated Christmas.
All I can think is, you love your brother?
Shout out to Scride.
Just put that clip in. I'm kidding.
So the Ghost of Christmas Past, aka the Doctor, doesn't show. He shows Kazran the past. Well, what he actually does is Well, I guess first he shows him the past. He pulls out like an old recording from the past. It's like a video recording, you know, it's like a Zoom call from.
It's just a little boy like vlogging in his room. He's like making like his toys do a little puppet show, and he's watching and he's like, "Why are you watching? Where do you find this?" And then like Kazran's dad comes in, and it's like, "Oh, I hate this." And then the doctor's like, "I'll be back." And
wait, don't give it away. So let me play that first.
This is my top secret special project. For my eyes only. Merry Christmas.
What are you doing? I warned you before about this stupid, ignorant, ridiculous child.
I was just going to make a film of the fish.
Fish are dangerous.
I just want to see them.
You'll be stupid. You're far too young.
Everyone at school's seen the fish.
That's enough. You'll be singing to them next, like gypsies.
Singing works. I've seen it. The fish like the singing.
What does it matter what fish like?
People say we don't have to be afraid of the fish. They're not really interested
You
in
don't
us.
listen to people. You listen to me.
Mom! Sorry, Father.
He hit him.
Hit that boy.
And also Dumbledore plays the father as well.
Yes.
With a mustache.
Father Mustache and Father Christmas. They went to school together.
And so this is technically the Ghost of Christmas Past, because this is all just a recording that the doctor has dug up and is showing old Kazran.
Right.
So old Kazran in the present is watching a recording of the past.
Yes.
It's a vlog.
It's a vlog where he's like, "Look at these new fish that I just got in my window."
And you started to give it away. What happens?
The doctor goes on a bathroom break, but gets lost on the way and finds himself in the past.
Doctor Who is a time traveler. So he travels to the past and shows up in the vlog while old Kazran is watching it.
Yeah.
So he's changing the past.
He is.
In
Real
time. What was that quote from the Doctor Who? It was like, time is like a big bowl of timey-wimey.
Wibbly wobbly stuff.
That's the gist here. Is, you know, time travel happens and you just got to roll with it.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm the doctor. I'm your new babysitter.
Where's Mrs. Mantovani?
Ah, you'll never guess, clever old Mrs. Mantis. She only went and won the lottery.
There isn't any lottery!
There isn't any lottery.
I know! What a woman!
If you're my babysitter, why are you climbing in the window?
Because if I was climbing out of the window, I'd be going in the wrong direction. Pay attention.
But Mrs. Mantovani's always my babysitter.
Times change. What do you say? See? Christmas past.
Who are you talking to?
You. Now, your past is going to change. That means your memories will change too. Bit scary, but you'll get the hang of it.
I don't understand.
I'll bet you don't. I wish I could see your face.
He's talking to the webcam, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So he's talking directly to old Kazran, who's watching this recording from the past that is being changed. It's very sci-fi, you see.
Yes.
This feels a little invasive. Like, yeah, he says it. Kazran brought it upon himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's not like it's unwarranted, but
right.
to change a man's memories, to, you know, invade his past and change his memories, that seems a little invasive.
It is invasive to like change a man's memory, but it's, you know, just as invasive to end 4,000 people's lives.
It's true. Yeah. It's like, could you go back in time and change Hitler's past so that he doesn't become an evil man?
That's in season 4.
Is it?
No. Yeah, like, oh, you're asking if he can go back in time and change these things. Oh gosh, you're gonna get me.
It's like,
into
is it
lore.
ethical? That's the question.
No, okay, you can get me in lore. There are fixed points in time that cannot be changed no matter what you do.
Oh.
One, it's fine, dog. If blood's gonna be on your hands,
Doctor Who is built on contrivances. It's like, if it works, it works.
This is very true, but also when we see the Doctor try to do more, like the writers nip it in the bud, right? Like where it's like, no, I'm whatever I want to be. I'm the master of time. I'm gonna do it. It goes terribly wrong. People die. It's really bad because it's like, we know you want to say the Doctor can do this, but that's too OP and we are not gonna allow it.
So Doctor Who can use time travel and technology and magic only if it serves the story that they're telling at the time.
Yes.
That's the rule, really.
Absolutely.
It's like, it only works if it tells a good story.
Exactly. But also got to remember it is then canon and you can't unwrite that mess later.
Okay,
sometimes we
so a lot of stuff happens in the past.
Mhm.
Ghost to Christmas Past segment is the longest segment of the episode, and I am not going to play very much of it at all because
it's long.
It's long, and a lot of stuff happens, and again, it's all contrivance after contrivance after contrivance just to establish the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crap happens where the doctor's hanging out with little Kazran and establishing what's going on, and they play around with his sonic screwdriver.
Yep.
They kill a shark.
They don't kill a shark.
They wound a shark. All this happens so that they can stumble into the vault where they keep the frozen people,
Mhm.
and they can wake up the woman that was being
Asked to be woken up for Christmas.
right.
That's why we had that family.
So they wake her up, and it's a woman named Abigail. And I don't even have a good clip introducing Abigail because it's so like, we got to get this over. We got to establish the plot, the premise, so we can move on.
Mhm.
You know, so they wake up Abigail, who's this,
Young lady.
this young woman. She's probably like 18 or something. Yeah, it's an 18-year-old woman, and you got little 10-year-old Kazran there, and the doctor, and he takes them on a wild Christmas adventure where they sing to a shark and they release it into the atmosphere, and it's a sky shark, so it swims away, and it's this crazy. And he takes them in a ride in his magic phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh wow, that was a fun Christmas adventure we went on, and it establishes a tradition where every Christmas Eve, the doctor will visit Kazran using time travel, and they will wake up Abigail, and they will have a Christmas adventure every year.
Oh yeah, it's very important to note that we do put her back in her fridge tube.
Yeah.
At the end of each night.
She only wakes up on Christmas Eve to hang out with the doctor and Kazran. It's a tradition.
Whereas first it was like, Bond, a person of Bond. Now it really does feel like, this is my plaything.
She doesn't age because she's cryogenically frozen.
Yeah. She ages like 10 days. They do this for several years.
The doctor doesn't age because he doesn't age. And then Kazran ages a year every year because it's a new Christmas.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. Time's up, kids.
Why?
It's nearly Christmas Day.
If you should ever wish to visit again.
Well, if I'm ever in the neighborhood.
He comes every Christmas Eve.
What?
Yeah, he does. Every time. He promises.
No, I don't.
Merry Christmas, Doctor!
They repeat that over and over again. Door opens. Doctor!
Merry Christmas. Yeah, here's the thing. That's hilarious. Where it wasn't necessarily part of the plan. Where it was like, I'm going to fix this little boy. And the little boy arm twists him. He's going to do this every year. Like, what? I've got people to save. Take it.
He's
Can't disappoint a child.
He's been living this horrible existence where his father hates Christmas and him.
Yeah.
And beats him. So
it's the one happy time of the year where I hang out with the man I wish was my dad and a cool lady.
Yeah, it's just like friends. It's like he's had friends for the first time in his life, and he gets to enjoy the joy of Christmas.
And he saw fish.
He saw the fish and a shark.
I saw the fish. He came into my room. I saw the fish.
And then there's a montage of them doing this every year for, I presume, 6 years, 7 years, or something like that.
Somewhere around there.
Until young Sardik, young Kazran, is a strapping young man about the same age as Abigail.
Yeah.
And I don't have the clip, but door opens, Doctor Kazran. She's like, oh, you're an attractive young man now.
That would be so weird. From that perspective, like, I've seen this boy 6 times. Literally, like,
he was like my little brother.
Like 7 hours ago, he was a child. It's weird.
Now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm into this guy.
I'm into it.
And she makes a request.
You've grown,
Yeah.
and now you're blushing.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So, Doctor, where this time? Pick a Christmas Eve. I've got them all right here.
Might I make a request?
Of course.
This one.
Because what do they travel through time and go to different Christmas Eves all around the world? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
So they just visit a different Christmas Eve in another era,
Mhm.
And then she says, no, I want to have Christmas Eve tonight.
Yeah.
With my family, who I haven't seen.
In maybe 10 days.
Well, no, I mean she hasn't seen him in 10 days, but it's been like what 6-7 years or something.
Yeah,
Who knows how long?
Yeah, it's been probably more like almost a decade.
She's gonna visit her sister's family and have Christmas Eve there, with Sardik and the Doctor all hanging out.
All those Christmas Eves. You never once came to see us.
I'm here now.
Then stay. Stay for tomorrow. Have Christmas dinner with us.
I can't.
Well then. Tomorrow's Christmas dinner is cancelled as my sister refuses to attend.
Isabella?
Instead, we'll have it tonight.
3, 2, 1.
Very British Christmas. Pull little poppers out.
Let's do it this Christmas. Poppers. Jalapeno poppers.
By this point, this is the point in the episode where I started really getting into what was happening. Like I was able to find, all right, now I understand what the story is. I get it. He's changing that old man's life in the past. He's making that young. He's melting his heart in real time.
Right.
By using this poor woman who can only wake up once a year.
Well.
And it's like a love story. You know, obviously Kazran and Abigail are blooming.
Gross.
I actually went, so when they visit this Christmas Eve with the family, I thought this was the segment where I was like, oh, this is the Ghost of Christmas Present. Because it's like, this one, the present Christmas. I was like, okay, Ghost of Christmas. No, it's still Ghost of Christmas Past. We're still in the past.
Yeah.
Technically. Because
we're with the young Kazran.
Kazran's still young. Yeah.
But it stands in the place of present.
Yes. But there is a Ghost of Christmas Present. It happens later.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, it's nice. Like I like this scene with Abigail's family.
Yeah, it's nice. It was needed to be like, it's fun, it's romp, it blah blah. But it's like one of those like, I'd like to see my family if that's okay.
Yeah, and it humanizes her a little bit more because until this point, she's just some lady
that they take around for a good time.
Yeah,
it sounded weird, but yeah.
And then at the end of the night, they put Abigail back in her coffin,
in her cold coffin.
But not before she gives Kazran a big old smooch.
Till the next one.
I look forward to it. Now I'd like to say goodnight to Kazran.
Of course, yes. Well, on you go. Oh. Yes, right, sorry. I'll go then. Good night. Good luck. Night. Good night.
Doctor, I think she's going to kiss me.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I've never kissed anyone before. What do I do?
Well, try and be all nervous and rubbish and a bit shaky.
Why?
Because you're going to be like that anyway. Might as well make it part of the plan, then it'll feel on purpose. Off you go then.
Now? I kiss her now?
Kazran, trust me. It's this, or go to a room and design a new kind of screwdriver. Don't make my mistakes. Now, go.
And they kiss.
It's good advice to just plan to be rubbish.
Yep. And that's so they have one more Christmas Eve after this one, and by that point it's like, oh, okay, cool, Kazran and Abigail. It's a nice young romance. You know, it's very very touching. But she has a secret to reveal.
She's Batman?
No.
Oh.
And we don't like. You can infer what's wrong by the clues, but you don't. The audience isn't told exactly why. What happens next happens, but she reveals something to Kazran that makes him choose something bad.
Yeah.
He makes a choice at the end of the next Christmas Eve that surprises the Doctor.
There we go. Another day, another Christmas Eve. I'll see you in a minute, eh? I mean, a year.
Doctor? Listen, when are we leaving?
Sorry, leave what?
Oh, you know, this. Every Christmas Eve is getting a bit old.
Old?
Well, Christmas is for kids, isn't it? I've got some work with my dad now. I'm going to focus on that. Get that cloud belt under control.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was boring you.
Not your fault. Times change.
Not as much as I'd hoped.
He took off his bow tie.
And that's the end of the past segment. Something that Abigail said to young Kazran made the choice. Okay, we're done. This Christmas Eve tradition is over.
Yeah, what was happening politically? Like she whispered some random British political thing in his ear, and oh no, we're not allowed.
David Cameron cut tuition,
and I'm for it. Oh, man. Yeah, so that was the end of Christmases, and that's a new reason why Kaz's heart is so cold.
Yep. And so even though, just like Scrooge, when, the Ghost of Christmas Past shows him the past, Scrooge is not moved, So Kazran is not moved despite all these Christmases he spent with the Doctor and Abigail.
Right.
Yes, what? Oh, Mr. President, we've been through this. It's not going to crash on my house, and what's it got to do with me?
Yes, I know. 4003. But there's a very old friend of mine once took a very long time to explain. Life isn't fair.
That's what he learned through this whole period.
Life isn't fair.
Life isn't fair.
The Doctor was a different person. You just cut off his hand.
Yeah, right?
The Doctor's not that person, though. The Master would do it.
And this is the point where we get the Ghost of Christmas Present. And the Ghost of Christmas Present is not played by the Doctor. It's played by who?
Karen Gillian.
What's her name?
Oh, Amy Pond. It's played by Amy Pond.
Amy Pond's the companion.
Yes.
The Doctor's companion. She's going to radio in from the ship because she's on the ship.
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend or whatever.
Excuse me.
Is her husband?
They're on their honeymoon.
Their husband. So Amy.
I'm going to start introducing you as my boyfriend or whatever.
Amy, the Doctor's companion, and her husband, Rory.
Yes.
They are on the ship that's going to crash.
I feel like I should say she's married now, so she's technically Amy Williams because it's Roy Williams, but really he's Rory Pond. Continue. Ship crashing.
They're on the ship that's going to crash, and they radio into old Kazran to basically play the Ghost of Christmas Present.
Yeah.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You didn't think this was over, did you? I'm the Ghost of Christmas Present.
A ghost? Dressed like that?
Eyes off the skirt.
You turn into a Roman.
Yeah, I do that. I also do this.
Do what? What are you talking about?
So,
what was she talking about?
You want to you use this opportunity to talk about Amy and Rory because they have very little to do in this episode other than this one thing.
Rory Williams is the best companion ever written for Doctor Who, followed very closely by Donna. Rory and Amy, I literally always start with his name, I love him, are the companions for the Doctor. They have spent one season with him before this? Maybe two. Where are we? No, one season with him. And they got married at the end of last season.
Were they dating before the Doctor showed up? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they were. And they were in love.
Why is he dressed like a Roman? Is that from a previous episode?
Centurion? Yeah, see, I'm not going to explain anything
you don't have to.
Because it's going to take forever, and also I've already decided we're watching through these seasons.
It's just from a past adventure.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Also
it's probably a little bit of a kink for them at this point. She's also dressed as a police officer with a very short skirt.
I forgot to mention this when I talked about my history with Doctor Who, but there was a night where I was doing homework, and I think I was in college at this point. I had to have been either a senior in high school or I was in college, and I was doing my homework, and I don't know what channel this was on, and I don't know why I left it on, but I was doing my homework. And I can only assume it was sci-fi, like it was a sci-fi channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching something on the sci-fi channel, and I had it on the background while I was doing my homework. And the program I was watching ended, and it jumped into a Doctor Who retrospective. And I was busy doing my homework, so I didn't change the channel. I was just half listening to this program about Doctor Who and half doing my homework. And the only thing I remember about that Doctor Who retrospective was the glowing praise that the interviewees had about the romance between Amy and Rory. Rory, I remember Rory particularly because it was mentioned so often in that Doctor Who thing.
Doctor Who has such an interesting thing, at least with this, the reboot, which I'm not going to spend a lot of time. It's always a female companion for the most part. And if they have a boyfriend, that boyfriend in the first episode that you see them is the wimpiest, most terrible. Mickey. So bad. So bad. Rory, so very, very bad. It just is. And when you get to the end, that freaking flow chart, I don't know what to call it. You get to the end and you're like, that is character growth and development and beautiful and amazing. 1. 2, yes, Rory Wilson is top tier expectations of a man. I love you.
You said your friends referred to me as Rory.
They do refer to you as Rory.
When we were dating, or before we were dating.
They still refer to you as Rory, which high praise. I know you're like, please don't call me that. I have a name. Like, legitimately, the highest praise that somebody could give to anyone who is seeking to be in a relationship with me.
There you go. Anyway, so they don't do much, but they do show Kazran the present, meaning what's going on at the ship at the time.
Right.
Just to say, hey, man, some people are dying on Christmas Eve. They're going to die, and they know they're going to die. And this is what they choose to do.
How did I get here?
You didn't. It's your turn to be the hologram. Since you're going to let a lot of people die tonight, I thought you might like to see where it's all going to happen.
The sin? What is it? I don't understand.
It's the doctor's idea. The harmonies resonate in the ice crystals. That's why the fish like it. He thought that maybe it would stabilize the ship, but it isn't working. It's not powerful enough.
Why are they still singing then?
Because we haven't told them.
So I understand you have a machine that controls this cloud layer. If you can release us from it, we still have time to make a landing. Nobody has to die.
Everybody has to die.
Not tonight.
Tonight's as good as any other night.
Still a jerk.
Yeah.
But I thought that was like a nice little moment there where it's like, well, what are these people choosing to do in their last moments before they die? Sing Christmas carols.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a very Christmas thing.
Yeah. It's beautiful as well.
Right.
I like, it is a beautiful and really upsetting moment.
Reminds me of the Fraggle Rock Christmas special.
Oh, dear.
Where the Fraggles decide to sing to the great bell before they die.
Oh, gosh.
Before they all freeze to death.
Oh, gosh, stop.
Yeah, so that's really it for the Ghost of Christmas Present. It's just like, hey, here's what's happening on the ship that's about to crash.
Yeah.
Feel bad about it, old man. And he reveals the truth to Amy.
This is what the doctor did to me. Abigail was ill when she went into the ice, on the point of death. I suppose the rest of the ice helped her. But she's used up her time. On those Christmas Eves with me. I could release her any time I want. And she would live a single day.
So tell me, Ghost of Christmas Present, how do I choose which day?
That's what she told him in the past. She's like, I have one day to live.
I don't know how she knew the exact amount of time, but
there's a
counter,
there's a number on her door that says how many days of life she has left.
Yeah. Also, can I just say, family was like, we need money. Well, I need one of your family members for debt. This one's dying soon anyway.
That's why it's it's a lesser debt, or it's a lesser loan because of life.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrible. Yeah, so that's why he's still a bitter old man. Is because he can't spend the rest of his life.
One girl who kissed him cannot be live no more.
Yep, he cannot spend the rest of his life with the woman he loves. So he's going to be a bitter old Scrooge.
But he can spend the rest of her life.
And now, finally, we are visited by the Ghost of Christmas Future, who in the book is the Grim Reaper, essentially. It's like, hey, here's where you're going to die, Scrooge.
Yeah, look at your headstone.
Yep.
Why are you here?
Because I'm not finished with you yet. You've seen the past, present, and now you need to see the future.
Fine, do it, show me. I'll die cold, alone, and afraid. Of course I will, we all do. What difference does showing me make?
And here, I remember by this point, I was like into the episode. I'm like, all right, I understand what they're doing. It's Christmas Carol, makes total sense, and like they've, in a very Doctor Who way, the Christmas past stuff was clever, right? Using sci-fi to retell Christmas Carol is clever, and then they did the present. I was like, that was a little clever. And I was like, all right, what are they going to do for the future? And you think, okay, he's going to take him into the future and show him how he's going to die, just like in the book. But they do something even more clever.
Yes.
Do you know why I'm going to let those people die? Not a plan. I don't get anything from it. It's just that I don't care. I'm not like you. I don't even want to be like you.
I don't and never ever will care.
And I don't believe that.
And show me the future. Prove me wrong.
I am showing it to you. I'm showing it to you right now. So what do you think? Is this who you want to become, Kazran?
What happens?
He brings the boy back for some more trauma.
Which boy?
The youngest boy, the 10-year-old Kazran. He puts him in his bubble magoose and brings him to see how much like his father he turns out to be.
And I was like, that's clever.
Yeah.
Stephen Moffat won with that one. That was a clever twist. So the Ghost of Christmas Future doesn't show old Kazran his future. He shows young Kazran his future by showing him old Kazran.
Yes.
This old grumpy man. It's like, do you want to be this old grumpy man who hates Christmas and people?
And wants to be nothing like me? Me, dude? I brought a shark in your room.
And like you get a nice scene where like old Kazran's trying to tell young Kazran, like, defend himself, I guess, or justify his decisions. And they have an argument, and old Kazran literally almost becomes his father, like in full form, by smacking his young self in the face.
Yeah.
And he starts to cry, and that's what turns him. That's what melts that old man's heart.
Oh my gosh, talk about continuing the cycle. Yikes.
Hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people hurt themselves. Ouch. That was a little bit too deep. Moving on.
I mean, honestly, unless we want to show what happens at the very end of the episode, there's nothing to move on to.
Oh, no, we're not going
Just
to.
like with Hey Arnold, we're not going to reveal the end.
Correct.
You should watch it for yourself. Because I do recommend, as much as I complained about certain aspects of Doctor Who, I do recommend this Christmas special. It's good. In the end, and it's like, I think honestly, like it benefited from a second viewing when I got the clips because I could understand what was happening at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I experienced whiplash the first time until I finally settled into the plot.
Mm-hmm.
But once I did, I thought it was a clever retelling of A Christmas Carol.
I agree, and I'm so happy that you got there, even though you buried that lead.
That's what I do. Do you recommend A Christmas Carol from Doctor Who?
Absolutely.
So there you go. You got 2 Christmas recommendations this year.
Yeah.
So, if you need some Christmas viewing to get yourself in the season, watch these 2 things.
Yeah. I don't think we have a winner, though.
Well, we'll talk about the winner in a second. Let's talk about what the world thought of A Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol was tied with the documentary Come Fly With Me as the second most watched program on Christmas Day in the United Kingdom, behind only EastEnders.
Oh, wow.
With an average viewership of 10.3 million viewers, peaking at 10.7 million.
Dang.
It was also the 4th highest rated episode of the entire show since it was revived in 2005.
Sweet. Good job, Matt Smith.
Yeah. A Christmas Carol is the first episode of Doctor Who that was broadcast the same day in the United Kingdom and in the United States on BBC America.
We got it at the same time. We're all one family.
You were watching it.
I was.
That means that you were one of the 772,000 viewers watching it on BBC America, which was an 8% increase on the previous holiday special.
We are Legion.
So I was like, the Whovians in America were rising.
Yeah.
The episode received generally positive reviews, with praise going to the storytelling, cast, and concepts.
Agreed.
The Guardian described the episode as a, quote, sumptuous triumph, and Den of Geek called it, quote, really quite mad, undoubtedly festive, and it treats the Dickens source material with respect.
Nice.
Though Zaptuit's reviewer said, quote, I enjoyed A Christmas Carol more than I have almost any other special that has aired since the series restarted in 2005, he thought that, quote, some parts were absolutely silly and others were absolutely incoherent due to the frantic pace, which is what my issue was.
Yeah.
The first half went way too quickly. I think that's a good way of saying it. The pace was too frantic and the Doctor was too eccentric to ground me at first.
Really excited about Christmas.
The Daily Telegraph, meanwhile, said the episode, quote, started nicely, but that, quote, by the time she was singing to the shark, I'd had enough.
The shark singing was the best part.
The AV Club named it the best Doctor Who Christmas special, and MTV called it, quote, easily one of the best episodes of the series' modern era, populated with just the right amount of humor, drama, scares, and sentimental reverence for the classic story that inspired its narrative. A Christmas Carol was nominated for the 2011 Hugo Award for Dramatic Presentation Short Form, but lost to the preceding Doctor Who series finale, the Pandorica Opens / the Big Bang. The Pandorica Opens / the Big Bang. So that won the award over the Christmas Carol.
I mean, it was good.
And what of the legacy of Doctor Who's A Christmas Carol? The episode was released on DVD and Blu-ray in 2011, containing an associated Doctor Who confidential documentary for the episode, as well as a cut-down version of the 2010 Doctor Who Prom.
Never seen it. I want it now.
Oh. Okay, so the BBC proms are a summer season of daily orchestral classical music concerts.
Oh.
And in 2008 and 2010, there were Doctor Who proms.
Okay.
So it was like a musical orchestral performance of Doctor Who music, I presume.
We went to one of those for Zelda.
Well, yeah, that was a concert, but I guess this is like an annual thing in the UK where they have the proms. There was a Doctor Who prom in 2010, and so they filmed it. Doctor Who has continued to run over the past 10 years, having just wrapped up its 13th series last year with a series of holiday specials running through 2022. Matt Smith's final regular appearance of the Doctor was actually the 2013 Christmas special, The Time of the Doctor.
Yep.
Is that a good one?
You know, none of the regeneration episodes are good. Not because they're not good. It's just they're always sad.
Bittersweet?
Yeah.
Since then, we've had 2 more Doctors.
Yeah.
Is there a third one on the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're having a baby.
There's because we have an old Doctor, Lady Doctor, and then new Doctor.
Yes, which I was talking to...
Latest Doctor.
I was talking to FA, and apparently it was supposed to be a black man, but also openly gay. Like, the actor is openly gay, so wondering if we were going to have a black gay Doctor, but then there are things of saying David Tennant is returning to reprise his role. And FA was like, I love David Tennant. You know I love David Tennant. But if we miss out on this man, I am going to rage. And I'm like, fair. But I haven't watched Doctor Who since Peter Capaldi left. Peter C. I haven't watched Doctor Who since Peter C. left. So I am very far behind.
Yeah, David Tennant is the 14th Doctor again. You're right.
I hate that.
Yeah, I'm like looking at it right now.
No offense, David. I know that I just spent
Is he the first Doctor to come back as a new Doctor?
I have no idea. Gonna Google it. Look, Mr. Tennant, I want you to know, I know I spent a good amount of time ranting about how you were my least favorite Doctor until the end of your run, but I really do truly appreciate your term as Doctor and your acting prowess. Whatever you say, however you pronounce that word. But I loved it when you came back for the 50th anniversary special. But please no.
I'm like looking it up. So David Tennant is set to be the 14th Doctor in November 2023 with the anniversary special, 60th anniversary special.
Okay, so maybe another cameo.
Yes, and then the 15th Doctor, who is the Black Man, is set to air during the festive period of 2023. So look forward to that next Christmas. We'll have a new Doctor.
Sweet.
Right after the old new Doctor.
Sweet.
Old Doctor.
I love having a man who researches when I say a thing.
So there we go. We got 2 new Doctors on the way. And one's an old new Doctor.
Yes. Now it just sounds
That's
like
different than
twins.
the new old Doctor.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so confused. Twice upon a time, the 2017 Doctor Who Christmas special was Moffat's last episode as lead writer and showrunner. And beginning with the 13th Doctor in 2019, the annual Christmas special tradition was replaced with a New Year's Day special. And that's kind of been thrown out the window. Now we just get holiday special. Like Doctor Who, like right now, there are no regular episodes. It's just holiday specials. Or like specials. So yeah. And it sounds like the new Doctor handoff might happen during a Christmas special or some kind of festive show. So look out for that in 2023.
I will not.
That's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That was the Doctor Who episode we all wanted, you know.
Yeah. It was great. It makes me feel very Christmassy.
Yeah. So who had the better Christmas special, you think?
I did.
I think Hey Arnold was because it was more compact, it was more precise, you know, and like they're both like important and they're both good.
So I said I do, but I honestly think there isn't necessarily a winner here. Like, I mean, I guess tie is an option, but I'm just like, they're both very different Christmas tellings, right? One is a retelling of something with dressing that is very interesting. Another one is still is about something completely different, which I know I've definitely heard some kids be like, why are you versing? These are two very different things. And these are more similar than some of the stuff we talk about. But I'm just
I think Mr. Wynn's story is more impactful to me than Kazran Sardik.
I think 4,000 people almost died. That's more impactful to me.
If you go look at the Vietnam War, I'm sure more than that.
Touche.
So anyway, is that a tie then?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, watch both. They're both good.
Yeah, I agree.
Do we have runners up?
No.
Like, are there other Christmas specials that you enjoy not as much as Doctor Who, but you still enjoy? Like good Christmas specials?
Hallmark movies.
You mentioned that one, Christmas Ghost or whatever.
Christmas Spirit. Again, kids, don't look it up. It's not good. It's that sweet spot of terrible, not good movie that I like. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I can't think of anything on the top of my head. I
like Disney's Christmas Carol with Scrooge McDuck.
You would.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't have I can't think of anything.
Oh, it's a good one is freaking Community. Abed's Christmas.
Yeah, where they're all
claymation. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. That's true. Maybe we should have talked about that one instead.
We talked Community with Halloween.
That's true.
Yeah, but still that they have a great holiday special as well.
They do. Maybe next year. Just kidding.
But that's it.
Yeah.
We can go out with some plugs.
Oh yeah.
So if you like mediamade and you want to support us, you can go and subscribe to us on your podcast platform of choice. You can leave us a review. You can leave us 5 stars. You can buy us a coffee on coffee.com. That's ko-fi.com/mediamade. And you can give us $5 and you can, show your support financially during these Christmas times.
Oh, yeah.
You can also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at Mediamade Show, where we will share polls and pictures and clips and other fun things. As for me, you can follow me on Twitter at Rod the Master. If Twitter exists, honestly, we'll see where that goes. But for now, Rod the Master on Twitter. I also host a wrestling show on YouTube called Keep Kayfabe. That's Kayfabe. And I write for a video game website called ZeldaDungeon.net.
If you're looking for me, you can find me on YouTube at Taming Tales. I used to write stories. I'll do that eventually, but I've been vlogging recently. I made cookies 3 times this month. This month being November. And I put up a cookie recipe. So if you have had my cookies and would like to know how to make my cookies, there it is.
Sounds good. And to finish this episode off, we're going to go out with, as Jess mentioned, the song that was written specifically for A Christmas Carol from Doctor Who. It is called Abigail's Song, parentheses, Silence is All You Know.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It is a song specifically written for Katherine Jenkins, the woman who played Abigail. She's a she's a singer. She was cast as a singer. She's like an operatic singer, like legitimately, like she's classically trained. She could sing her,
Classic trained singer. Uh-huh.
And they cast her for her singing ability, unaware that she had no acting experience. She did fine. They just assumed, and she did do fine. But this is her song. In the script, it was written that the song was unique and specific to Doctor Who. So composer Murray Gold wrote the song with that in mind. So Christmas song, Christmas Carol, but Doctor Who. So that's what we got. So we're going to go out with Abigail's song. And we'll see you all in the new year with our movies of 2002.
Silence is all.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.